Yo, what up? It's your boy, GV. Oh, yeah, why does her camera not work? What the heck, man? Forget why her camera doesn't work. Let me replug something in real quick because little Yennefer's webcam is not working. Be right back. 1 sec. Alright, welcome. Oh yeah, hold on. Okay, cat cam. Okay, that should work. Yes, indeed. Cool beans. Yo, what up, everybody? Welcome to the GV stream. Hello, hello, hello. It is currently October 31st, 2024, the 31st Halloween. Originally, I was not planning on doing anything stream-wise for Halloween, but yeah, I decided to move basically tomorrow's stream until today, and I didn't really get time to go live until right now. So, sorry for the delayed stream, although we weren't scheduled today anyways. But yeah, had to go to the gym, set up the stream, figure out what I wanted to do, yada, 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 etc., etc., etc. So if you are staying home for Halloween tonight, don't worry, I have you covered with some high-quality entertainment. So welcome in, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Hopefully we're live because it's so weird. Whenever I try to find, like, this stream's YouTube link, it's, like, impossible. It's like I literally look up Grolvana stream, Grolvana live, whatever. Like, it doesn't come up. So I don't know if it's delayed or what. So hopefully video and audio-wise we're good. But welcome in, everybody. Let me know if there's any issues or anything like that. What is that? What's up, Low IQ? Which Pokemon will you be playing? We're going to be playing Pokemon FireRed. One of the generations I've literally never played before to completion is Pokemon FireRed and Leaf Green. Generation 3, but yeah, you know, side shoot games, remakes of Gen 1. Never have ever beaten FireRed or Leaf Green. Crazy stuff. What's up, Dustin? Welcome in. What's up, Double D? Welcome in. Bum bum ba da bum bum ba ba bum 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 bum. Do 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 do. Okay, does this work? Why would it not work? I literally tested to make sure that we capture it. Zubadabudadadu. The heck? Okay, there we go. I guess I should stretch it to the left. Perhaps? Zoo-ba-doo, ba-da-boo, boo, ba-da-boo, boo. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Zoo-doo-doo-doo. Okay, should be good. Alright. For anybody watching now or in the future, welcome to Pokemon FireRed version. I may turn this into like a thing. Maybe we'll warm up with it or something. I mean, I don't think the Generation 1 games are really that long, honestly. So if we were to stream them any decent amount of time, I feel like it wouldn't take that long. So I'll figure out what to do with it. But yeah, I am intending to make this like, you know, a full-on playthrough, just depending on time and stuff like that. Ooh. Okay. So we should be good to go. Let's see if this works. Indeed. Controls. The various buttons will be explained in the order of their importance. D-pad moves the main character, also used to choose various data headings. A used to confirm a choice, check things, chat, and scroll text. B used to exit, cancel a choice, and cancel a mode. Start presses button to open the menu. Select to use shift items and to use a registered item. If you need help playing the game or on how to do things, press the L or R button. Well, that's an interesting place to put some sort of tutorial thing. In the world which you are about to enter, you will embark on a grand adventure with you as the hero. Speak to people and check things wherever you go, be it towns, roads, or caves. Gather information and hints from every source. New paths will open to you by helping people in need, overcoming challenges, and solving mysteries. At times, you'll be challenged by others and attacked by wild creatures. Be brave and keep pushing on. Through your adventure, we hope that you will interact with all sorts of people and achieve personal growth. That is our biggest objective. Press the A button and let your adventure begin. What a nice, wholesome message to start off. Wow.
Hello there. Glad to meet you. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Oak. People affectionately refer to me as the Pokemon Professor. Affectionately, okay. This world is inhabited far and wide by creatures called Pokemon. For some people, Pokemon are pets. Others use them for battling. As for myself, I study Pokemon as a profession.
Zoo-ba-da-doo.
But first, tell me a little bit about yourself. Now tell me, are you a boy or are you a girl?
I'm a boy.
Let's begin with your name. What is it?
Maybe we should make a fake guy. It's always weird having it be Austin in these like weird fantasy children's games. Never really sits right with me exactly. Maybe we should come up with a spooky themed name. Who's a good icon? There's like art from the Terrifier stuff, which I haven't seen, nor will I ever see probably. And there is also Freddy. There's Michael Myers. There's... Who else is there? Horror icons. You know what? I like art. Art's not really a name used too often, I feel like. Let's go with art. And it works with Pallet Town as well. Look at that. Yeah. Boom.
Right, so your name is Art.
Mm-hmm.
This is my grandson. He's been your rival since you both were babies. What was his name now?
What would his name be? I mean, Gary would be a Kaz? The heck? Kaz and Toru. If we're Art, maybe we should name him another... You know what? I like Freddy. I feel like this guy would be a Freddy. Yeah. Let's go for Freddy. I dig it.
Was it Freddy? That's right. I remember now. His name is Freddy.
Indeed.
Art, your very own Pokemon legend is about to unfold. A world of dreams and adventures with Pokemon awaits. Let's go.
Let's do it. I'm down, sir. Is that an NES right there? What is that? Looks like an NES. Art played with the NES. Okay, it's time to go. The heck do we have an NES for in Generation 3? Ba, ba, ba. Art booted up the PC. What would you like to do? I think this is the one that gives you the free potion, isn't it? Yep, it sure is. Generation 1. Yep. Deposit. I don't think we want to deposit anything. What would you like to do? Mailbox. There's no mail here. What would you like to do? Turn off. Okay, so first off, let's get the options set. Text speed's got to be fast. Battle scene is on. Battle style. I always want to switch this to set to make it harder. But freaking it just sucks because like it's so much harder to like switch in Pokemon. I wish there was like a better way to like add difficulty without doing it yourself, basically. Sound mono, I think it would be better to be stereo, right? In this situation. Button mode help, I don't know what that means. Frame. Ooh, the classic. Do 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 do. I like the classic, but I think I'm gonna go with... Let's go with blue. Yeah. Ooh, that might be trick-or-treaters. Give me 1 second. Damn, I literally forgot to buy candy. Son of a bee. Yeah, I wanted to get some non-alcoholic beers and also completely forgot to get candy. Whoops. But it would also suck to having to stop the stream every 3 seconds to give out candy as well. Icky. Yeah, I think we'll go with the blue to represent blue version. That sounds good to me. Okay, hopefully those settings have been saved. So yeah, welcome to Pokemon FireRed version, ladies and gentlemen. I never played this. We did a decent amount of it on Twitch back in the day, I do believe. I think we even did the same thing. I think we tried to make a spooky team, but we never finished it. I don't know exactly how far we got. And I would like to beat FireRed and Leaf Green at some point. It's a posted notice. If you're confused, ask for help, press the L or R button. I'm good. What up? Right, all boys leave home someday. It said so on TV. Oh yes, Professor Oak next door was looking for you. Gotcha. Alright, so yeah, welcome to Kanto, Generation 1 Pokemon games, Art's House. Yeah, the goal here is to basically have a spooky... What the heck? I did not move down that much. Pallet Town, shades of your journey away. The goal here is to have basically like a spooky team, pretty much. Make a spooky-themed Pokemon playthrough, pretty much. Freddy's house. Must be Elm Street. Okay, let's go set this up first. Ba-da-ba, ba-da-beep, boo, zoo, boo. What? It's only art? Gramps isn't around. Well, okay, bye. What am I supposed to do? You pick a Pokemon first? Those are Pokeballs. They contain Pokemon. You don't say. What are you supposed to... Oh, I guess you're supposed to go in the grass, right? That's what I'm forgetting.
Hey, wait! Don't go out!
Ba 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 ba.
It's unsafe. Wild Pokemon live in tall grass. You need your own Pokemon for your protection. I know. Here, come with me.
Da 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 ba da ba ba da ba.
Gramps, I'm fed up with waiting. Freddy, let me think. Oh, that's right. I told you to come. Just wait. Here, Art. There are 3 Pokemon here. Haha! The Pokemon are held inside these Pokeballs. When I was young, I was a serious Pokemon trainer. But now, in my old age, I have only these 3 left. You can have one. Go on, choose. Hey, Gramps, no fair. What about me? Be patient, Freddy. You can have one, too.
Okay, so actually the starter's not really going to matter because none of them are really spooky in any way. Bulbasaur, very easy to raise. No. Yeah, it's kind of tough to choose a starter because they're not really like, you know, scary themed really, especially not Squirtle.
Squirtle's your choice. It's one worth raising.
As opposed to the other ones?
Charmander's your choice. You should raise it patiently.
Yeah, I think we will go with Charmander because at the very least, Charizard is a little intimidating. I mean, he's the closest, I would say. So sure, but we're probably not going to use Charmander too much, honestly.
This Pokemon is really quite energetic.
Art received the Charmander. Do you want to give a nickname? Yeah, we'll give a nickname to everybody. How should we do this? This would be another Freddy, because, yeah, Freddy originally became Freddy Krueger from getting burned, right? So he'd be another good, like, Fred. Maybe just call him Fred, and then we put him in a box and abandon him just like Freddy was probably. That's why he's so mean. Yeah, Fred. I like it.
Ba-da-ba. I'll take this one, then.
Freddy received the Squirtle from Professor Oak. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-zabadoo.
My Pokemon looks a lot tougher than yours.
Yeah, okay. Whatever you say, buddy.
Wait, Art. Let's check out our Pokemon. Come on, I'll take you on.
So yeah, this fight really isn't going to matter too much. You made my day. I was going to be home alone and all my friends are busy today, so I really enjoy the mistiming. Well, yeah. That's what I was hoping to do. Provide some entertainment for some people that are not doing anything. We've already been to, like, the parties, and we're doing something probably over the weekend, so don't really have anything to do tonight specifically. Although handing out candy and watching scary movies would have been fun, too.
Oh, for Pete's sake, so pushy as always. Art, you've never had a Pokemon battle before, have you? A Pokemon battle is when trainers pit their Pokemon against each other. The trainer that makes the other trainer's Pokemon faint by lowering their HP to 0 wins. But rather than talking about it, you'll learn more from experience. Try battling and see for yourself.
Okay, so yeah, this does not matter. Is the growl strat worth? What does Squirtle start with? It must be tackle. Maybe the growl is worth. Probably not. Scratch can crit anyways. I don't know. It never seems worth it.
Inflicting damage on the foe is the key to any battle.
Tail Whip. Oh, he's going for the setup strats. Ba-ba. Let's get a crit, Fred. Okay, so now his tackle's going to do more than my scratch, so we're actually, if he dies, that's kind of funny anyways. I don't really care. I think we've got it, unless he crits here, which I don't even know if that would deal enough. Yup. Goodbye, Squirtle. Goodbye. Ba-ba-ba-ba-dum-ba. Ba-da-ba-da-boo, ba-da-ba-da-boo, ba-boo-boo. Yeah, what's up, Nintonic? Welcome in. Glad to stream, glad to stream.
What? Unbelievable! I picked the wrong Pokemon.
That's what you think, because you don't love Pokemon. That's your biggest flaw, Freddy.
Excellent. If you win, you earn a prize money and your Pokemon will grow. Battle other trainers and make your Pokemon strong. Okay, I'll make my Pokemon battle to toughen it up. Art, Gramps, smell you later.
This is not going to be a Nuzlocke because we're limited to Pokemon that, you know, are spooky, and like if we get them and then they die, then it's like, okay, what do we really do? Because, yeah, I want it to be, you know, Halloween more than anything themed, and then also, I've never actually beaten FireRed or Leaf Green, so, you know, thought a more casual playthrough would be the correct way to go here. Okay, so we need to get a spooky Pokemon as early as possible. I do have a list. Oh, yeah. But unfortunately, I think we're not going to be able to get one for a while. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-boo. So we want to really rush getting a Pokemon ASAP that is kind of spooky, which, yeah, there's a couple that are pretty early. And they're also, I think one's bad, but one I think is actually good. So we'll have to rush them, basically. Kratos says, have you thought about playing Radical Red? Yeah, I'm still, like, in the process of basically enjoying tougher, normal Pokemon challenges. I'm not really at that point yet where I want to get into the ROM hacks and stuff like that. I probably will get there, but yeah. I would say watch my Pokemon Emerald Nuzlocke on the second channel if you're interested to kind of see where that evolves from, but yeah, I don't really want to get into the ROM hacks just yet. I feel like it's just going to obliterate me, basically, because I still need to learn a lot. Route 1, Pallet Town to Viridian City. Okay, we need to go to Viridian first to progress this whole thing. We don't really want to get too many encounters because, yeah, leveling up Charmander is not going to matter, because I'm going to remove him ASAP, ideally. Haven't played Pokemon since OG Blue found Missing No and quit? What? Why did you quit after finding Missing No? We're on my way to Viridian City. Oh, that guy. Oh, that sprite looks really good.
I absolutely forbid you from going through here. This is private property.
Okay, what do we got to do? Wait, oh, we did. Oh man, we have to talk to Oak, don't we? He didn't even ask us to go get his parcel. Oh, Grandpa, don't be so mean. I'm so sorry he hasn't had his coffee yet. I think it used to be beer or something related to beer. Maybe like sake. I don't know, like in Gen 1. And then they changed that. I think we got to go to Professor Oak because I don't think you're supposed to go directly to the Pokemart, but let's check and see, perhaps. Oh, maybe. Hey, you came from Pallet Town? You know Professor Oak, right? His order came in. Can I get you to take it to him? Art received Oak's parcel from the Pokemon Mart clerk. Art put the Oak's parcel in the key item's pocket. Wow, you do come here? What? You don't even have to get asked by Oak, or did I just completely miss that? That's weird. Just random off-topic thing, playing Skyrim, all the guards randomly aggroed towards me. Lydia nearly screwed me by attacking them before I could fix it. I'm sure I've been there. Yep. It's so weird how every time you travel to, like, Falkreath, all the guards are just outside doing their thing. Squatting up. It's a Pidgey. I miss the pixel art games. Those were way better than the new 3D crap they have out. They're boring because they're too easy, no challenge anymore. Totally agree. Yeah. After Generation 5, I really dropped off a cliff in terms of, like, my interest for Pokemon. Every now and then, like, Scarlet and Violet, I think, was a step in the right direction, but, yeah, the 3D environments, they just feel so uninspired. There's, like, what is it, Kalos region? Whatever the new region is in Scarlet and Violet, it's just like, man, oh man, just mountains of nothing. Like, I feel like Game Freak really gets away, or whoever the heck, Pokemon Company, whoever the heck, I think it's Game Freak. I feel like they just get, you know, they so get away with, like, making such an uninspired world because it's Pokemon. So people don't hold them to the standards of something like Zelda or something where they would make an open world and it would be amazing. But because it's Pokemon, whatever, just, you know, throw up some slop because people are here for the Pokemon. So yeah, not a big fan from everything after Gen 5. I love the pixel art games as well. I feel like that really embodies the spirit of Pokemon.
Oh, Art, how is my old Pokemon? Well, it seems to be growing more attached to you. You must be talented as a Pokemon trainer. What's that? You have something for me?
Art delivered Oak's parcel, which I never knew what the heck that meant as a kid. What the heck was a parcel?
Ah, it's the custom Pokeball. I had it on order. Thank you.
Gramps! Babe. Custom Pokeball, what? I almost forgot. What did you call me for?
Oh, right. I have a request for you two. On the desk there's my invention, the Pokédex. It automatically records data on Pokemon you've seen or caught. It's a high-tech encyclopedia. Art and Freddy, take these with you.
Art received the Pokédex from Professor Oak.
You can't get detailed data on Pokemon by just seeing them. You must catch them to obtain complete data. So here's some tools for catching wild Pokemon.
Art received 5 Pokeballs. Art put the Pokeballs in the Pokeball's pocket.
When a wild Pokemon appears, it's fair game. Just throw a Pokeball at it and try to catch it. This won't always work, however. A healthy Pokemon can escape. You have to be lucky to make a complete guide on all the Pokemon in the world. That was my dream, but I'm too old. I can't get the job done. So I want you to fulfill my dream for me. Get moving, you two. This is a great undertaking in Pokemon history.
All right, Gramps, leave it all to me. Art, I hate to say it, but you won't be necessary for this. I know, I'll borrow a town map from my sis. I'll tell her not to lend you one, Art. Don't bother coming around to my place after this. Well, thanks for basically telling me to come to your place, because now I know to come to your place.
Pokemon around the world wait for you, Art.
Indeed. Spooky, scary Pokemon. There's an email message here. Finally, the ultimate trainers of the Pokemon League are ready to take on all comers. Bring your best Pokemon and see how you rate as a trainer. Pokemon League HQ, Indigo Plateau. Professor Oak, please visit us. Why do they want Professor Oak to visit them? That's interesting. Press start to open the menu. All Pokemon types have strong and weak points against others. It's true, and Pokemon really goes more in depth than you would ever think as a kid.
I study Pokemon as Professor Oak's aide. I study Pokemon as Professor Oak.
You say the same thing as the other guy? Professor Oak may not look like much, but he's the authority on Pokemon. Many Pokemon trainers hold him in high regard. Doesn't look like much, what? GVI started one with you, got Charmander as well, and it's female. Oh yeah, we gotta check what its nature is and all that. Oh, that doesn't matter. Because we ain't using Charmander. We ain't using our starter in this one. Oak Pokemon Research Lab. Yeah, let's take a look at our Pokemon. What do we got? Fred, who is male, thankfully. Quiet nature. I'm starting to learn the natures now, because quiet is 10% slower, but 10% more special attack, I think, which might be good for Charmander. It doesn't really matter, but yeah, I think that's how it is. Technology is amazing. Technology is incredible. You can now store and recall items and Pokemon as data via PC. What the hell? What the hell did you just tell me? Trainer tips. Press start to open the menu. Wow. Signs are useful, aren't they? Yeah, I would say so. Ba 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 ba. Grandpa asked you to run an errand. Gee, that's lazy of him. Here, this will help you. Art received a town map from Daisy. What? She has a name now? Art put the town map in the key items pocket. That lady never had a name, I don't think. That's weird. It's bizarre to me. What's up, Desi? Welcome in. Hard to be lazy with 2D because without details, everything would be unidentifiable. 3D is almost encouraged to be lazy because they can just slap assets all over the place. I mean, I don't agree with that because it's like, if you held Pokemon up to any other Nintendo standard, any Mario game, any Zelda game, whatever, it's like, you know, I think, as everyone has always said, it's like the Pokemon Company, Game Freak, whoever, they could easily, I mean, they have all the money in the world to make, like, a truly memorable game. And trust me, I get it, like, involving all the Pokemon gets hard because you have to balance, like, all the different Pokemon together, but yeah, I don't really personally think there's much of an excuse to have, like, a much more lazy design. And, yeah, the difficulty, too. Like, they're brain dead. Like, they give you so much these days in new Pokemon games to basically make sure you'll never lose. You know. I don't think that's a good thing. I think they could... obviously, we're preaching to the choir here. Everyone says this, but I just think they could easily buff up. You know, I really hope with Generation 10, they kind of take it to the next level. I really hope they kind of put in the effort, because I think people have been crapping on them for a while now. Route 1, Pallet Town to Viridian City. Hi, I work at a Pokemon Mart. It's part of a convenient chain selling all sorts of items. Please visit us in Viridian City. I know, I'll give you a sample. Here you go. Obtain the Podion. Art put the Podion away in the bag's items pockets. Please come see us if you need Pokeballs for catching Pokemon. Zoopa da ba doo ba doo ba dee doo doo ba doo ba doo ba ba dee ba bee ba 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 zati ha dee ha ha ha. All right, well, if we catch Pokemon, that'd be good to fill out our decks a little bit. Zoom ba ba da boo. Pokemon games have always been easy, though. You know, it's a bizarre thing. I remember them being very easy and brain dead, but honestly, these days, especially if you involve any sort of Nuzlocke or something like that, they're genuinely really challenging, and even, like, base levels, sometimes, you know, I think it can be looked at as easy because a lot of the time you can't fail. If you die, you get XP, and then now you're, you know, if you fight the Elite Four for the first time and lose, you know, you can come back stronger because you have more XP and stuff like that. You can't lose. But if you're doing something like a Nuzlocke, I mean, the game becomes genuinely incredibly challenging. At least for me, who is new to Nuzlocks and stuff. Zoopa-doo-ba-da-beep-ba-boo. Forest Pokemon. Oh, we're going to need a flyer, aren't we? Shoot. I didn't think about that. Oh, man. I don't think any of the Pokemon oh, never mind. We have a perfect creepy flyer. Great. Does not like to fight. It hides in tall grass and so on, foraging for food such as small bugs. Nope, because we're never going to use this Pidgey ever again. We just want it for the decks and so that we can get the items and stuff. Ba-ba-da-ba-doo, zabadi-bop-boo, zabadi-bop-boo, zabadi-bop-bee-ba-doo, zabadi-bop-bee-ba-doo. What's up, Mark Corbett? Welcome in. I think I've heard Generation 4 is the hardest, yeah, in terms of classic difficulty for, like, standard game. We definitely did a Nuzlocke attempt for Brilliant Diamond, but it was really... I think they made it super easy, too, because I think that had the whole, like, you know, your Pokemon heard you and healed itself or whatever. Trader tips the battle moves of Pokemon are limited by their power points. PP. To replenish PP, rest your tired Pokemon at Pokemon Center. Now, if we go to the left here, we do get a rival fight, right? So we definitely don't want to do that because we want to save that XP for... Gosh, how far are we going to have to go until we can actually get a usable, creepy Pokemon? Route 4 or Mount Moon, whatever comes before. I think it's Mount Moon, right? Because Route 4 would be... Yeah, I think Route 4 comes after. I do believe. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Please feel free to use that PC in the corner. The receptionist told me so. It's so kind of her. Ba-ba-ba. Pokemon Centers heal your tired, hurt, or faded Pokemon. They make all Pokemon completely healthy. There's a Pokemon Center in every town ahead. They charge no money, so don't be shy about healing Pokemon. You got it. Dooba-dooba-doo. Ooh. Hello, my name is Tila. This must be your first time up here. I'll show you how the wireless communication system works. First, I need to show you this floor of our Pokemon Center. Right this way, please.
On the top floor, there are 2 rooms. First, the room on the left is the Union Room. You may link up with traders around you who have also entered the Union Room. With them, you may do things like chat, battle, and trade. Second, the room on the right is the Direct Corner. You may trade or battle Pokemon with your friends in this room. If the wireless adapter isn't connected, you may still link up using a GBA Game Link cable. If that's the case, you must go to the Direct Corner. Hope you enjoy the wireless communication system. Thanks. Okay, don't think we'll ever use this room, but who knows? Maybe if we try to get a Gengar, my favorite Pokemon of all time. Do-za-do-da-do, ba-ba-ba-ba. You want to know about the 2 kinds of Caterpillar Pokemon? Caterpie has no poison, but Weedle does. Watch that your Pokemon aren't stabbed by Weedle's poison sting, which I believe has a 10% chance to actually poison you, which triggers on me, I swear to God, 70% of the time at least. This shop does good business in antidotes, I've heard. Do-do-do-do-do. I've got to buy some potions. You never know when your Pokemon will need quick healing. It's true. Okay, what do you got? Pokeball, which we could... Yeah, let's buy 6 of these. Okay, I don't think we need... Oh, yeah, I guess antidotes are kind of nice to have if you do get poisoned. I try not to buy any of the stuff that you can normally find through just exploration, but... What you gonna do? Ba-ba-ba-ba-boo. Zoo-do-do-do-do. Yeah, we're not going to be using Charmander. I just wanted to see what he had, basically. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Ooh, I'm trying to memorize all my notes. Oh, this is new. Okay, be sure to read what's on the blackboard carefully. The blackboard lists Pokemon status problems during battles. Which topic do you want to read? Pokemon can't attack if it's asleep. Pokemon will stay asleep even after battles. Use Awakening to awaken one from sleep. A bird reduces attack power. It also causes ongoing HP loss. A bird remains after a battle. Use Burn Heal to cure a bird. When poisoned, a Pokemon's health steadily drops. Poison lingers after battles. Use an antidote to cure poison. A frozen Pokemon becomes helplessly immobile. It stays frozen even after the battle ends. Use Ice Heal to thaw out a suffering Pokemon. Paralysis reduces speed and may prevent the Pokemon from moving. Paralysis remains after battles. Use Paralyze Heal for treatment. It's so weird that there's like different moves, different status effects that do the same things, but they don't have any differentiation. Because like, how is freeze different from sleep? It's the same thing, right? But you can use the Poke Flu and different stuff here and there or whatever. And then also poison and burn, I'm assuming do around the same damage. I just think burn does less, but it does reduce your attack, which is better. Those Pokeballs at your waist, you have Pokemon, don't you? It's great that you can carry and use your Pokemon anytime, anywhere. That guy down there gives you Dream Eater, which probably would actually come in handy for this team. Viridian City, the Eternally Green Paradise. Art found 1 Podion. Wasn't there like an item in this tree in the original games? I feel like. Do 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 do. Yeah, your Pokemon toughed it out. Yeah, it's just so mindless. Like I really am kind of baffled by their design choices. But it's Pokemon, so they could literally just throw out whatever they wanted and it's gonna succeed no matter what, which is unfortunate. I mean, same thing with Zelda and Mario, but again, like, you know, those development teams actually do put effort into their stuff. I go shopping in Pewter City occasionally. I have to take the winding trail in Viridian Forest when I go. Not to say that Pokemon doesn't put any effort in, but like, yeah, I think it's fair to say Generation 5 and 4 have a completely different feeling to everything after that. Spearow name Speary. Coming up with nicknames is fun, but it's not so easy to do. Clever names are nice, but simple names are easier to remember. It's true. To tweet. Ba-ba-ba. My daddy loves Pokemon too. Fantastic. Alrighty, hello old man. Well now, I've had my coffee and that's what I need to get going. Huh? What's that red box you have? Oh, so you're working on your Pokédex. Let me give you a word of advice. Whenever you catch a Pokemon, the Pokédex automatically updates its data. You don't know how to catch a Pokemon? I suppose I had better show you then. Well, I don't know how we're getting a random encounter in the middle of nowhere. And fun fact, any Pokemon that appears in a situation like this, like a cutscene, can still be shiny, which is tragic. Because if your shiny luck triggers in a cutscene that you can't actually get the Pokemon, that sucks. But I've seen it happen. Not to me, but like, you know, in videos or whatever. There, now tell me, that was educational, was it not? And here, take this too. Obtain the Teachy TV? Here, those key items pocket. If there's something you don't understand, watch that. It'll teach you about the basics of being a Pokemon trainer. What the heck?
That's a new item. Ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum, bum, bum. Viridian City Pokemon Gym.
This Pokemon gym is always closed. I wonder who the leader is.
Would you believe me if I said that he was the leader of a group of criminals? Criminal underground. It'd be true. Trainer tips, catch Pokemon, expand your collection, huh? The more you have, the easier it is to battle. It's true. Route to Viridian City to Pewter City. Okay, so yeah, we need to get to Route 4 or Mount Moon, which means basically all of this is going to be completely useless outside of getting Pokemon to fill out the decks. So we need to get through those areas ASAP, basically.
Rattata may be small, but don't underestimate its wicked bite. Have you caught one already?
Nope.
Are you going to Viridian Forest? It's a natural maze in there. Be careful you don't get lost.
I'm good. Zoop-a-doop-a-doo. Golbat can use fly indeed. Viridian Forest. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
Trainer tips. Weaken Pokemon before attempting capture. When healthy, they may escape. I came here with some friends to catch some bug Pokemon. They're all itchy to get into some Pokemon battles.
So unfortunately for us, nothing to really be gotten in Viridian Forest. I tried to think of like Butterfree, a little creepy, kinda, not really. Beedrill is sick. I do like Beedrill. Apparently the worst Mega Evolution to ever come out, funnily enough. But, not really creepy. Wow! That's crazy luck right there. What the heck? Wow, first encounter Pikachu. If this was a Nuzlocke, that'd be crazy. Yeah, I think this is like a 2% encounter chance. I don't know exactly about FireRed. Oh my god, static? What the heck? I don't even think I can, like... I don't even think I can catch this unless we get, like, insane luck here. It doesn't really matter. I guess we should intentionally white out, huh? Maybe if I can get, like, one more scratch and go for a clutch Pokeball. Okay. Ooh, we kind of need him to be in yellow health. He's not going to kill me in one more Thunder Shock, right? So I think we go for a scratch. Growl is good. Because we just want him to be in yellow health here. Wow, we are getting... What the hell is... Are you serious? That's bizarre. Okay. Alright, sure. Fred grew to level 7. Fred learned Ember. Wow, that was weird. Yeah, I think that's literally a 2% chance or something like that. We got it at our first encounter. That's pretty crazy, actually. If you don't know, a Nuzlocke is basically Pokemon permadeath, and you can only catch the first Pokemon you find on each route unless it's a duplicate, which means if this was a Nuzlocke, we would have got insane luck there because we could eventually get a Raichu and have electric type, and I don't know how good Raichu is, but that's pretty crazy. A lot better than bug types in Viridian Forest. For poison, use antidote. Get it at Pokemon Marts. Trader tips. If your Pokemon are weak and you want to avoid battles, stay away from grassy areas. Oh yeah, we have battles now. Oh crap, I didn't even think of that. That's right, and now we're paralyzed, which is not great. We do have a stab Ember, though. Zoop-a-doo, Kakuna. It's a Kakuna. Alright, let's try to catch it, I suppose. Pikachu Baka says, have you played every Pokemon generation? Yes. I think I've beaten at least one of every mainline Pokemon generation. Yeah. I've beaten every mainline Pokemon game at least. Usually the, third special version or whatever. I've also played a lot of spin-offs. I'm not like the biggest Pokemon fan, but definitely like, getting really into it these days. More so, especially with the challenge runs like Nuzlocke and stuff like that. But I have never beaten FireRed or Leaf Green, so that's why I wanted to start this. Booze Freeze has a 20% chance to wear off each turn. Sleep can only last between 2 to 5 turns pre-Gen 5. Okay, yeah, I was wondering if there was a difference like that, basically. That makes sense. Do-za-do-da-do. Zoo. If you get horrendously unlucky, you could never unthaw. That seems like that would... But I always hear, like, professional Pokemon players complain about sleep. Why is freeze not as big of a threat? Because, yeah, if you have a 20% chance to get unfrozen, but sleep has a maximum turn limit of 5, wouldn't freeze be worse? But maybe freeze just is not as common as a move that can actually... as a status effect that can actually happen, maybe. What's up, Jackie Pockets? Welcome in. This Pokemon is a temporary stage while making its body. It is almost completely unable to move on its own. Give a nickname to the captured Kakuna. No. Alright, well, I guess we're gonna have to go back because, I mean, we could try to just white out. It doesn't really matter. We do lose money, though, right? So I guess we gotta go back and heal because we got freaking paralyzed by an ability of a Pikachu, which is like, again, a 2% chance. That's crazy. That's so crazy. There's been times where I've wanted to encounter Pikachu like that, and it like just won't happen for forever because of that low chance. Kind of funny. Poison and Burn do the exact same damage? Oh. I always thought Burn did less. Wow, interesting. So Poison's just a worse Burn. Yeah, because Burn reducing the attack is way better. And then Toxic is good, because Toxic is kind of its separate thing, but it deals stacking damage. You have a battle with Freddy nearby. We do, but I am not going to use Charmander, so we need to basically power through with Charmander until we can get an actual creepy Pokemon, which I know there's like basically 3 that are really early. So yeah, we're basically just trying to power through until we can actually get some creepy pokes, pretty much. Not going to use Charmander, unfortunately. Way too overplayed as a Pokemon anyways. Diddle-dee-it. Badly poisoned with Toxic, does more damage than Burn. Yep. What's up, Limitless Dig? We're basically just trying to make a spooky-themed Pokemon team. That's the goal. Not speedrunning, just... Goal number 1 is beating FireRed, because I've never beaten these 2 games, and goal number 2 is, yeah, having like a spooky-themed team for Halloween, basically. I was throwing Pokeballs to catch Pokemon, and I ran out. That's why you can never have too many Pokeballs. It's true. Zoopa-doopa-dee-beep-ba-doo. Oh my god, a Pokemon battle. Hey, you have Pokemon. Come on, let's battle them. Alright. Near it. Pikachu Baka. Oh, Pikachu Baka. I thought it was like Pikachu Baka, like calling somebody an idiot in an anime. But it's Pikachu Baka. That's actually a really clever name. Says, I just finished Rings of Power. The first season was quite boring, but dang, did it pick up in Season 2? Is it actually worth? Because, yeah, everything I saw about Season 1, I was like, you know, as a massive Lord of the Rings fan, I was just like, nah, that's not going to happen. This looks, yeah, boring is the overall thing that I felt from the promotional material that I saw. Is it worth getting to season? Like, actually worth? Because, like, I really don't want to sit through, you know, a super boring season of nonsense to get through to something decent. You'll scare the bugs away another time, okay? Okay. Set okay.
Yo, you can't jam out if you're a Pokemon trader.
Jam out? What? What's up, Ghost Ninja? Welcome in. What's up, Travis Clay? Welcome in. Subscribe to you. I want to share with you some cool ideas for your channel theme that I bet you'll definitely like. Hit me at Discord, Travis Clay. No, I'm good, because that sounds like you're trying to sell me something, which is definitely not a way to start a relationship with somebody. And I've been doing this job way too long to fall for that sort of like, hey, let's talk about, you know, which translates to like, I'm going to try to sell you art or, you know, whatever, editing or whatever you're trying to sell me, basically. Yo, Jacob Eaton with the $10 Renos.
The battle with Freddy is back in Viridian.
Yo, thank you, Jacob. Yeah, I'm aware of the battle. Yeah, it's to the west of... I'm saving that battle is what I'm doing. Because we're not going to use Charmander. I basically just need to... Yeah, the goal of this playthrough is to beat FireRed and Leaf Green, but also to have a spooky team, right? So any experience that Fred will get will be wasted. So I'm trying to get up to Route 4 or Mount Moon so that we can get our actual real team. And then we can go back and fight Freddy because we can use the XP on them, basically. If we go do that now, like, I'm not going to use Charmander, so it's going to be wasted XP.
I ran out of Pokemon.
But thank you very much for the $10 Renos. Appreciate that.
That totally stinks. I'm going to catch some stronger ones.
Thank you for the $10 donation. Very generous of you. Trader tips. Contact Professor Oak via PC to get your Pokédex evaluated. Desu says, no move directly applies freeze, just a side effect of ice attack. Oh, whereas sleep can only be applied with a variety of... Oh, that makes sense. There's no move that... I guess, yeah. Wow. Huh. Yeah, because I've been watching a ton of Wolfie VG. He's probably part of the reason why we're playing Pokemon today. Who's like, really big YouTuber, but also one of like the best Pokemon competitive players. So he knows a ton about it. I'm learning more and more and more. But yeah, they always hate sleep. They don't hate freeze. So I'm assuming like moves that can freeze aren't as much of a threat as anything that can put you to sleep. I know Spore is infamous because I think it's 100%.
It might be little, but I won't like it if you go easy on me.
I think Spore is 100% sleep, which is terrible. Which is why it's banned, I think, as a move in like every competitive thing or whatever. What's up, Grace? Welcome in. Yeah, I was considering doing like itch.io horror games, or I was considering doing like, some horror game or something, but I've honestly just really wanted to play Pokemon, and I wanted an excuse to be able to play FireRed. And yeah, you can make a spooky team. There's enough Pokemon, and in this generation, you do unlock more spooky Pokemon once you get the national dex. But for the overall like game, there's still enough spooky, in my opinion, spooky or scary Pokemon to make a cool team. So I thought that would, that's what I want to do. So,
oh boo, nothing went right.
It's true. I lost some of my allowance. Sorry, buddy. This will continue after Halloween. Yeah, we might do it as like a warm-up or something. I mean, it's not going to be that intensive of a playthrough. But, we've been doing a ton of Skyrim and Elder Scrolls and whatever else here, so I definitely wanted to switch it up and maybe have like a different warm-up game, ease the community into variety, because ultimately I would love to be a variety streamer again, able to stream whatever I feel like, which is a hard thing to obtain. We've done it. We've been there. We attained true variety streamer status, but it's going to be hard to build back up, but I'm down.
Did you know that Pokemon evolve?
No, never. Thanks again, Jacob, for the $10. Wasn't sure if that was a scammer type message or a genuine thing. I mean, there's a very small chance that somebody with like a good heart that's like, hey, I think we should talk about your channel, and like, I have some ideas, but I've seen that message time and time again. I've seen that message modding for Cindy's stream. And, yeah, it's always somebody trying. I get messages like that on Twitter all the time where people are just like, hey, how long you've been streaming? And I'll literally always respond with like, you're trying to sell me something, right? Because it always turns into they're trying to sell like digital art or, emotes or whatever. Which I heavily dislike because that's heavily disingenuous. Seeing them come into Cindy's stream, ask her that sort of stuff. They try to make a fake relationship with you so that they can sell you something, which is disgusting. That's disgusting to me. I hate it. And I will not engage with it under any circumstances, you see. But for the 1% chance you were actually just, a fan trying to talk shop or whatever, I apologize, but I really don't think that's the case.
Oh, I lost.
Oh, I missed. You did lose.
Bug Pokemon evolve quickly. They're a lot of fun.
Yeah, I actually do want to use more bug Pokemon. But unfortunately, in this generation, I don't think there's many scary bug Pokemon. Spooky or scary. Regarding Rings of Power, if you're not willing to power through Season 1, then I would say it's not worth it. However, I really enjoyed Season 2 personally. Yeah, it's just like my favorite films of all time is the Lord of the Rings trilogy. I'm a huge fan of the Lord of the Rings, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, I always just got the feeling like if I sit through Rings of Power, it's going to be just like a bastardization on some level of something that I love dearly. And maybe that's not a fair assessment without seeing it, obviously. Trainer tips, you can't catch a Pokemon that belongs to somebody else. Throw Pokeballs only at wild Pokemon to catch them. But, yeah, I mean, Season 2 is better. Okay, I don't know. I might give it a shot. Amazon Video is like the only video service I'm still subscribed to, because I don't really ever use the other ones.
Hey, wait up. What's the hurry? Why's the rush?
If I'm not mistaken, Amazon just approved a 3rd season. I see. Yeah, then there's that Gollum movie or whatever. That's so weird to me that they're making a movie specifically about... Like, to me, it just seems like Andy Serkis wants to keep making Gollum stuff, which, you know, fair point. I give, you're good at this. But, like, to make a Lord of the Rings movie that's in that specific time...
Sometimes he can find stuff on the ground. I'm looking for stuff I dropped. Can you help me?
Nope. Leaving Viridian Forest, Pewter City ahead. You know, because it's like, yeah, in the time where they're searching... From what I understand, they're making a movie of when Sauron is searching for Gollum to then torture, get Bilbo Baggins, and then start the Fellowship of the Ring, right? Like, that's such a specific thing, which apparently there is potential for, like, a lot of stuff to happen, but that's just, to me, it's like, you have the Silmarillion and everything. It's like, man, you're going to focus on that little tiny, deep, like, one line, basically, in the Fellowship? Okay. See how that turns out.
Have you noticed the skinny trees on the roadside? They can be cut down by a special Pokemon move, I hear.
It's true. Do you know the evolution cancel technique? When a Pokemon is evolving, you can stop the process. It's a technique for raising Pokemon the way they are.
Many Pokemon live only in forests and caves. You need to be persistent and look everywhere to get different kinds.
It's true. Gray says, I enjoyed that spooky game you played this summer about the Japanese coffee house. Yeah, I went live right when... Because I asked for some suggestions earlier. And I went live right when I saw the last few suggestions, which I think Desu suggested... Chillizart, which was that. Yeah, Chillizart, because they make a whole bunch of stuff. And that would have been a great suggestion, but I just really want to play Pokemon, honestly. But yeah, we'll probably do more Chillizart. Those are really nice. I like short and sweet games a lot. So we'll probably do more of that in the future, because that was a fun one.
A Pokemon becomes easier to catch if it has a status problem. Sleep, poison, burn, or paralysis. Those are all effective. But catching Pokemon is never a sure thing.
Now, here's a piece of Pokemon trivia that I don't understand, or I don't fully know. Does any status effect increase your chance of catching? So, because he just mentioned 4, which actually I didn't even know poison, because I thought it was like paralysis and sleep, because that makes sense. They can't move, so you catch them. But yeah, freeze, I'm assuming, does it, and then confuse. Does confuse work? I actually don't know that. We need to figure that out.
Pokemon learn new techniques as they grow, but some moves must be taught to them by people.
Gotcha. What's up, Spirit? Welcome in. Enjoy the trick or treating. Making Gollum movie games like making a movie of League of Legends, and instead of Ash, Garrett, or maybe Varus, the main pro tag, is a minion. Yeah, it's a bizarre... The feeling that I get from it, which may be too cynical or whatever, is... Andy Serkis really just wanted to continue the Gollum character. To be fair, I mean, yeah, it's one of the most legendary, like, you know, creature performances ever. But to me, that's what it sounds like. It's like, because Andy Serkis is leading it, right? So it's like, man, I really want to do Gollum more. So, well, they're searching for Gollum. But I find that to be like, okay, is that enough to go off on here? I don't know. Trainer tips. All Pokemon that appear in battle, however briefly, earn XP points.
It's true. There aren't many serious Pokemon traders here. They're all like bug catchers, you know, just hobbyists. But Pewter Jim's Brock isn't like that, not one bit.
Man, I never understood this. Like, bro, if I'm in the Pokemon universe, that's my full-time job. Like, why the hell would anybody, like, oh, I'm gonna do Pokemon as a hobby? Are you kidding me? Like, that'd be, but that's with somebody, like, with the mindset of being in a real world. Maybe if people grew up with Pokemon everywhere, it wouldn't be as exciting, but like, God, if I was in the Pokemon world, I would do literally anything to be a professional, like, Pokemon battler, you know what I mean? Pewter City, a stone gray city. Psst, do you know what I'm doing? Yeah, that's right, it's hard work.
Oops, do you know what I'm doing? No, I'm spraying Repel to keep wild Pokemon out of my garden. I did know what you were doing, because I remember that line of dialogue. Actually. Notice! Thieves have been stealing Pokemon fossils from Mount Moon. Please call the Pewter Police if you have any information. There's no Pewter Police. Does not exist. What are you even talking about? You're a trader, right? Brock's looking for new challengers. Follow me. Okay, so the only thing we have to do to start our spooky Pokemon time is we got to get through Brock, which is going to be a pain. As it always is if you don't have the exact right Pokemon for it, which is usually Nidorino or Nidoran with double kick, right? Or Squirtle or Bulbasaur. Why did I not start? Oh my god, I should have started with Squirtle I should have started with Squirtle or Bulbasaur just to get through Brock. That was a mistake. If you have the right stuff, go take on Brock. Well, I don't really, because all we have is a fire-type stab move, which is not going to be enough. Pewter City Pokemon Gym Leader Brock, the rock-solid Pokemon trader. Doo-doo. Clefairy came from the moon. That's what the rumor is. They appeared after Moonstones fell on Mount Moon. God, is there any way I mean, we could try to get a Nidoran maybe and, like, double kick. Maybe that would be the way to do it. Diddly-diddly-doo. Freeze and Sleep have double the capture. What? Freeze and Sleep have double the capture, strength of paralysis, burn, and poison? This doesn't mean that if you have the double chance of this doesn't mean you have the double chance of the catching Pokemon if it's sleeping compared to paralyzed. What? It's some complex status math formula. What the heck? Wow, I didn't know that. Okay, does Confuse work, though? That's my other question. Does Confuse do anything with capturing? I feel like it doesn't. I feel like I should know this, but I don't know this. Pewter Museum of Science. I don't know who Andy Serkis might be, but I like the idea of bringing more light on some overseen character, but for Gollum, he just chose the wrong one. Andy Serkis is the guy that played Gollum in the Lord of the Rings trilogy. So, I mean, he had a legendary performance because he had to do the body, you know, moving everything, and then his acting was good, and his voice was good. You know, he was just like a legendary... He did amazing, basically, as Gollum. Yes, it's 50 Poké for a child's ticket. Would you like to come in? Yeah. Right, 50 Poké, thank you. But as far as I understand, he's leading the project as opposed to, like, Peter Jackson, the father of, you know, the trilogy. So, to me, like I said, it just kind of sounds like, feels like, you know, he just wanted to really do more Gollum. Because, yeah, to be fair, he's great at it. I just don't know if that's really the best kind of pocket of content to focus on, personally, but I'm also not a lore expert when it comes to Lord of the Rings. Kabutops fossil, primitive and rare Pokemon. But Aerodactyl fossil, a primitive and rare Pokemon.
I should be grateful for my long life. Never did I think I would get to see the bones of a dragon.
What? Wait, is Aerodactyl dragon? What? No, he's not. Is he? Aerodactyl. Is he dragon flying? No way. Oh my. No, he's rock flying. What? Rock flying. What a weird type. Yeah, he ain't dragon, buddy. I don't know what you're talking about. But Lance uses Aerodactyl, so yeah, that's, but he's not a dragon.
Yeah, Pikachu soon, I promise.
I want a Pikachu. It's so cute. I asked my daddy to catch me one. Yeah, I have a PTSD from him in the forest. This month, we're running a space exhibit. Space shuttle. Okay. That's all we get there. Moonstone, huh? What's so special about it? It looks like an ordinary rock to me. Meteorite that fell on Mount Moon. It's thought to be a moonstone.
July 20, 1969. Humankind first set foot on the moon that day. I bought a color TV just so I could watch that news.
But it's so weird when they tie it to, like, real-life areas. Like, Pokemon does not take place in real life. So what do you mean they landed on the moon? At the same date that they landed on the moon in real life. The heck? So bizarre. Bobby. What's up, needs more pinch harmonics? Welcome in. Welcome in. Put simply, your best catch rate for status effects will be Frozen or Sleep. But since Frozen is damaging and unreliable... Wait, how is Frozen... Oh, yeah, true, because you can never just apply Freeze. That's so weird that that doesn't exist. It's kind of crazy.
Sleep, burn, poison, paralysis, increase catch rate, just not as strong as freeze and sleep. Confusion, infatuation have no effect at all. Yeah, I didn't think of infatuation, it's true.
Nidoran, sit. Nidoran, bow bow. Bow bow.
Pokemon's an outsider, so it's finicky and hard to handle. An outsider is a Pokemon that you get in a trade. It grows fast, but it may ignore an unskilled trainer in battle. If only we had some badges.
Okay, what the heck are we gonna do about Brock, man? I guess I should look at the route list and see if there's any Pokemon that we could consider spooky or scary, because that's a lot of XP to be wasted, and that's gonna make our journey incredibly difficult moving forward. Did you check out the museum? Yeah. Weren't those fossils from Mount Moon amazing? Yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Good things could happen if you raise Pokemon diligently. Even the weak ones can surprise you if you don't give up on them. A shady old guy sucked me into buying this weird fish Pokemon. It's only weak and it costs 500 Poké-dollars. What?
Hi there, may I help you? I guess we should get some repels. That could be helpful. We have no more money to speak of. Oh man, what are we gonna do? Yeah, we really don't have any options for Brock. Why did I not start with Bulbasaur Squirtle? That would have made this so much easier. That was really silly. Because, yeah, it would have just gotten us through. I don't think we talked to everybody in here, did we?
What? Team Rocket is at Mount Moon, huh? I'm on the phone. Scram!
When Jigglypuff sings, Pokemon get drowsy. Me too. Jigglypuff. Poo-poo. He's Gollum himself. I knew him as the actor, but couldn't associate the name. He's a great man for sure. This is not a Nuzlocke, no. I was considering it, but I've never beaten these games casually. FireRed and Leaf Green, so I wanted to do that. And also, if we stuck to the spooky theme, we would probably lose Pokemon that run out of spooky choices. You know, we just have to go to a normal type of playthrough.
I really want a Pikachu, so I'm trading my Clefairy for one. I'm trading Pokemon with that kid there. I had 2 Pikachu, so I figured I might as well trade one.
Hi, glad to meet you. That's unfriendly of you. How about saying hi back? So come on, tell me about yourself. I'd love to hear your profile. Tell me something good about yourself. What's your profile? What? A profile is written using 4 words or phrases. There's plenty of words to choose from for your profile. The words and phrases are placed in several convenient groups. First, choose a group that choose a word or phrase. It's easier than it sounds. Why don't you try it? Tell me something about yourself. What's your profile? What is Pokemon's obsession with this weird, like... What is Pokemon's obsession with this? It's so weird. It's just like one of these random things. Let's go with above a Pokemon. Above a Pokemon. Here we go. Yeah. Above a Pokemon. Your profile really says something about who you are. Now that I know you better, it makes us better friends than ever.
Okay, that was a meaningless conversation. I saw you got pretty far in your Nuzlocke series on YouTube. Yes, I highly recommend anybody that enjoys Pokemon and enjoys my commentary to watch the Pokemon Emerald Nuzlocke series on my second channel, GV. I thought it was pretty good. And I'm not going to give away the ending or anything, but I suggest watching. But, yeah, I was considering doing a Nuzlocke for this, but just, you know, it kind of takes away from what I really want to do with this game, pretty much. Okay, so what we should do... Pokemon FireRed, Leaf Green Roots. How do you look this up? Zubadabadoo-babadoo. Pokemon FireRed, Leaf Green, Pokemon by route. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Okay, so what do we have? Do we have any options at all? Caterpie, Metapod, Butterfree, not really scary. Bug is good against rock, right? Wait, how does Bug work again? Is Bug good against rock? I always forget. Or Bug gets crushed by rock, I think. Butterfree, not really scary. Weedle, Kakuna, Beedrill, nah. Pidgeotto, Pidgeot, not going to help us. Rattata, Raticate, nope. Oh. Spearow and Fearow, not going to help us either. Oh, man, oh, man. Yeah, we have no options, do we? Dee-lee-dee-lee-doo-doo. Zoot. Literally right after this, we can get our first real Pokemon. We could catch a Nidoran, and then it would learn Double Kick, which is a fighting move, which is super effective against Rock, which would work, perhaps. Jesus Christ. That scared the crap out of me. Oh my god. Yo, Jacob.
I'm still watching the news log. Thanks for not spoiling it.
Yeah, I don't like to spoil anything, whether it's my content or a show or a movie or whatever. I don't enjoy spoiling a thing, because you never know who's watching or playing something, and it's like, why spoil it? Why? Unless you're on a specific, like, dedicated discussion thread on Reddit or something, it's like, there's no reason to spoil anything, in my opinion. But people are always like, this game's 20 years old. So? Someone's finally getting around to it. Why spoil it? Thank you for the $5, Jacob. Absolutely. Yeah, I think Pokemon Emerald Nuzlocke gets better and better as you watch it. So if you're watching it now, yeah, keep checking it out. It's good stuff, in my opinion. I know I'm biased, obviously. Doodly-doody. Okay, so we can either try to power through with Charmander, or I guess we could try to catch a Nidoran, which is in Route 3, which that little patch of grass is still considered Route 3, right? So we gotta look up Nidoran Learn Set. And it would be Generation 3, right? So it learns Double Kick at level 12. Damn. Well, shoot. What is it better to catch a Nidoran, raise it to level 12, learn Double Kick, and use that specifically, or is it better to just try to power through with Charmander? Gosh dang, this is going to be actually like a problem. I mean, Charmander does have Stab, Ember, but it doesn't really matter because we're not going to use either Pokemon. We just need to get through Brock. I guess we'll try to just Ember it, see what happens. Yeah, let's do that. What would make this a spooky Pokemon? We're basically just going to get a spooky team, pretty much. We're going to get a full team of spooky / creepy / scary Pokemons.
Heya, do you want to dream big? Do you dare to dream of becoming the Pokemon champ? I'm no trader, but I can advise you on how to win. Let me take you to the top. All right, let's get happening. The first Pokemon out in a match is at the left. At the left of the Pokemon list. By changing the order of Pokemon, you may gain an advantage. Try different orders to suit your opponent's party. Pewter Pokemon Gym Leader Brock, winning trainers for Freddy. Okay. Oh, wait. They changed this, right? There was 2 guys here, wasn't there? And it said the light speed thing.
Stop right there, kid. You're 10,000 light years from facing Brock.
Wasn't there 2 guys here? That's weird. And Nuzlocke is scary, it's true. If you really wanted to play the scariest game, you should have loaded up Oblivion and talked to all the NPCs with their horrifying, scary potato faces. That, or yeah, make a just an orc, and then just deal with that. Ooh, that's decent damage. And defense curl doesn't matter because Ember is... Yeah, that should deal the same damage, right? Yeah, because this is still before the physical special split. For anybody that's not a Pokemon fan or anything, doesn't know anything about it, basically, this is a Generation 3 spin-off game, because Generation 3 is Pokemon Sapphire, Ruby, and Emerald. But then they made remakes of Generation 1, Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow, although Yellow is kind of its own thing. So, in Generation 4, Pokemon Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum, they made a major shift. What the hell? Oh. Okay. Never mind. Isn't Steel super effective against... What? Charmander learns Metal Claw on this? What the actual hell? Okay, well that makes it easy, I think. That's super effective, right? Oh, no it's not. It's neutral. Huh. Weird. Okay, so anyways, yeah, in Generation 4, they made every move
have a physical or special attack. Now, before Generation 4, everything was just dependent on the type. So let's say you're using a fire move. Well, all fire moves are going to be special, basically. And which is silly, because like if you have something like, you know, like a fire-type Pokemon that has more physical attack as opposed to special, now you're screwed because all fire is special previous to Generation 4, okay? So it was really bad because, you know, you didn't have as much, like, options with certain Pokemon. Like, they were either screwed because of what they learned and because of the typing and the physical special split. But starting with Generation 4, they split, so every move is either special or physical. So you could have an Ice-type Pokemon that had a higher special attack, but then you would use special attack Ice moves as opposed to physical type Ice moves, right? But Generations 1 through 3, you had to just use, you know, you had to go with the typing of the type. So if it was fire, yeah, you're forced to use special attack, basically.
Darn, light years isn't time, it measures distance.
It does, you little fool.
You're pretty hot, but not as hot as
I hate that he says that, it's so weird.
Zubadi badoo, zoo, body ba-ba-da-boo.
Yo, what's up, Arpiazzo? Welcome in. Doop ba-doo, zeep ba-dee 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 ba-doo. Why is it? What the heck? What is that alert? I swear to God, I have gifted memberships as an alert. What is that? Thank you, Grace, for the gifted sub to the community, landing on E. Higgy. Thank you very much, Grace, for the gifted sub. Enjoy the early videos. Gifted subs, by the way, on this channel go much farther than they did on Twitch because, yeah, those people get instant access to the early videos for members only as soon as the videos are uploaded. So, yeah, gifting here on YouTube is, in my opinion, like much bigger of a perk and cheaper. $4 as opposed to $5, which I think Twitch keeps raising it anyways. Every year it's like another $1 or whatever. So, enjoy the early videos, and thank you, Grace. And welcome in, Arpiazzo. GV, ever play Visage? Yes, I loved Visage for a very long time. Visage was my favorite horror game ever. Loved it. Chapters 1 and... I think I loved Chapter 1. We were playing it like when Chapter 1 released, and then Chapters like 2 to 4, whatever, came out later. I never finished, I think, Chapters 3 and 4. I did do Chapters 1 and 2. And I did love Chapter 1. Chapter 2... maybe I did some of Chapter 3, too. I feel like I did 3 chapters. But anyways, yeah. Visage Chapter 1 was amazing, at least at the time. That would have been good to play tonight because, yeah, I never did at least 1 to 2 chapters. Okay, are you healed, my man? Okay, yeah, Steel is super effective against what? Maybe it's getting countered by... Maybe it's super effective against Rock, but then neutral against Ground? I don't know.
So you're here. I'm Brock. I'm Pewter's gym leader. My rock-hard willpower is evident even in my Pokemon. My Pokemon are all rock-hard and have true grit determination. That's right, my Pokemon are all the rock type. You're gonna challenge me knowing that you'll lose? That's the trainer's honor that compels you to challenge me. Fine then, show me your best.
Well, let's see how Steel fares. I started playing Pokemon TCG Pocket yesterday. I'm already addicted. When did it come out? I literally got an ad for it, and I was like, oh yeah, let me download it. And then it was like, we'll let you know when it's available. Now, it could have just been how that ad was or something. Is it out for Android? Because I was confused by that. But yeah, I'll have to look into it because I am going to download it and check it out. For sure. Okay, so Metal Claw is a Steel-type move, which is super effective. Wow, that's so cheap. They gave freaking Charmander a Steel-type super... That's so silly. Because, like, in the classic days, it used to be like, you know, you had to use Squirtle or Bulbasaur to get through to Brock early. Your only option was really Nidoran with Double Kick. Fighting-type move, super effective against rock types. So they just gave Charmander... I don't know if they did it specifically for this, but that seems really cheap, honestly. Okay. Jotaro says it'll only be super effective if Sandshrew was rock. Okay, so Steel is super effective if it's rock. I see. Which, yeah, Brock's 2 Pokemon are both... Oh, for the love of God, not like this. Brock's 2 Pokemon are both rock ground, I do believe.
which means he is weak to the Metal Claw, although it does not do a lot of damage. But we do have potions, right? Let's go for an Ember and see how much damage that does. Da-dee-da-doo-da-da-doo. Sandshrews ground to... What? Wait, did he just get a crit? Well, okay. That's us swept. Did he get a crit there? I didn't think he could do enough damage. All right, Kakuna. Harden, my friend. Did you get the pipe item request? No. I know about the pipe item request, but as far as I understand, you do not have to beat that before Chapter 2 ends. Because, yeah, everything that was popping up for Chapter 2 specifically was everything I've already gotten done at this point. So we are able to get it done. I was able to trigger Pearson's thing. Yeah, because, like, Hosea's thing doesn't come up. Dutch's pipe doesn't come up. I've seen it. Like, you can get it in Chapter 2. But as far as I understand, you do not need to complete it in Chapter 2. Which I don't think you need to even complete anything in Chapter 2. I just did it to, like, be sure. Art scurried to a Pokemon Center, protecting the exhausted and fainted Pokemon from further harm. Okay, I don't even know what happened there. I'm assuming he got a crit. That's the only way I think he would have been able to kill me. But that's fine. Yeah. What are you gonna lecture me on how to play? Relax. Anyways, yeah, I don't think anything is missable until Chapter 4. Or until Chapter 5. You have to do basically all the item requests before Chapter 5, I think. At least some of them. So I just made sure to get the ones that were kind of like, you know, here I would see like, oh, you could do this in Chapter 3. Here you could do this in Chapter 4. No, you have to do it in Chapter 2. Anything like that, I made sure to complete in Chapter 2, basically. All right, let's go, Brock. Come on. Bobby. Can't get the thimble. The thimble was, so I make sure you've done the prerequisite missions. Because you have to get late into Chapter 2 in order for, like, you have to get to the Fisher of Men or whatever. You have to go fishing with Jack. You have to get him the Penny Dreadful book. And then, after that, I think you get the Abigail $5 item request. And then after that, I think Jack gives you the thimble quest. So, like, make sure you do all that because, yeah, it's so confusing, like, to figure out when you can actually do that stuff. It's insane. What's up, 12 Gauge? Welcome in. Steel is super on rock. How did you not die? What is this? I'm gonna scratch you. I'm gonna scratch a rock. Get out of here. Steel is super on rock, ineffective against ground? Oh, what? Wait, so he's using pure rock Pokemon? I thought they were rock ground. Man, I'm confused. Because I did play Generation 1 recently, like Pokemon Yellow version. So now I'm confused because I thought he had ground and rock. But I guess it's just rock. Which is good for us with Metal Claw. Okay, whatever. Can't Metal Claw do something else, right? Doesn't it do another effect? Oh my god, because it's rock versus... I'm so stupid. Oh my god, okay. So, we should be tactical here. Let's switch Pokemon to Kakuna, who's going to get wiped out immediately. Yeah, I forgot rock is super effective against fire. I wasn't even thinking. Okay, so Kakuna dies, and then we switch into Pidgey for a clean switch, which means we get to use an action here, even though we would be outsped by the Onix. Then we use a Podion on Fred, and hopefully Brock doesn't use potions. He probably does, doesn't he? My god. Yeah, Rock is super effective against everything we have, right? Pidgey, Kakuna, and Charmander. Doesn't matter because we're not going to use any of these Pokemon, but this sucks. Okay. So 2 Metal Claws kills. He's probably going to use a potion, I bet. So is it better to use Ember? We could get a bird. I'm just going to go for Metal Claw. It doesn't matter because as we level up, it's going to get easier and easier anyways. Okay, 1 more Metal Claw wins. He's going to go for the Rock Tomb, but it misses, but he's still probably outspeed. Wait, no, we just outsped. Oh, that's crazy. Even with the... Oh, but the speed drop doesn't matter because we switched out. I forgot. When you switch out a Pokemon... What? Yes, that's what I thought it did. Increases your attack. Yeah. Okay, well, that's silly as hell. They just give Charmander Metal Claw. What the heck? I took you for granted, and so I lost. As proof of your victory, I confer on you this, the official Pokemon League Boulder Badge.
Zoopati-ba-doo, zee-bidi-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-do. Art received the Boulder Badge from Brock. Just having the Boulder Badge makes your Pokemon more powerful. It also enables the use of the move Flash outside of battle. Of course, a Pokemon must know the move Flash to use it. Art got 1,400 Poke Dollars for winning. Wait, take this with you. Art received TM39 from Brock. A TM technical machine contains a technique for Pokemon. Using a TM teaches the move it contains to a Pokemon. A TM is good for only one use. So when you use one, pick the Pokemon carefully. Anyways, TM39 contains Rock Tomb. It hurls boulders at the foe and lowers its speed. There are all kind of trainers in this huge world of ours. You appear to be a very gifted Pokemon trainer, so let me make a suggestion. Go to the gym in Cerulean and test your abilities. Will do. Goodbye. Just as I thought, you're a Pokemon champ material. Okay, that's so silly that Charmander gets Metal Claw. That made that a non-issue. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-dee. It's out on Android called Pokemon TCG Pocket. Then what the heck? When did it come out? Did it come out today? Because I literally tried to download it yesterday off of an ad for it, and it was like, we'll let you know when it's ready. And I'm like, what? Is it not out? Okay, I'll just have to check it out then. Is that Yen's butt bio blocking the HP meter? Oh, is she blocking it? I didn't realize that. Yeah, that's Yen right there. She is there. Feel like I'm having deja vu from a certain other GV playthrough. I don't know. Don't know what that could mean. Who's this guy?
Oh, Art. I'm glad I caught up to you. I'm Professor Oak's aide. I've been asked to deliver this, so here you go.
Art received the running shoes from the aide. Oh, I thought he was going to give us Flash. Art switch shoes with the running shoes.
Press the B button to run, but only where there's room to run. Well, I must be going back to the lab. Bye-bye.
See ya. How'd you manage to get the scout jacket? You were right, I think. There's a letter attached. Dear Art, here's a pair of running shoes for my beloved challenger. Remember, I'll always cheer for you. Don't ever give up. From Mom. Oh. Yeah, so basically what I did... Did I just do what you said, or did I look for a further thing about it? I might have looked for more, because I was like, man, I really need to just get this done so I can, like, move on with the playthrough. But yeah, basically, I saw a thing, I think, that said, like, make a save. Yeah, I think I looked it up further to, like, absolutely make sure, like, I could just get it done, because it was so annoying. So basically, yeah, I looked up Scout Jacket and basically said, make a save at 10 o'clock in the morning. Go check Pearson. If he's whistling or standing around with a beer bottle, whatever, see if you can greet him. The other stuff will be blank. You can only greet, which did not happen. But if it does not happen, right outside of camp, make a save, come back into camp, and check again. If it doesn't work, reload. Now, the first time I went out, made the save and came back, he gave it to me. So, yeah, it seems like, yeah, all the core stuff, all the underweight stuff, all of that was false. It's so stupid. Like, nobody even knows. All that stuff was false. You literally just need to be like, you know, somewhere around 10 a.m. and he just needs to, you just need to be able to greet him, basically. So, yep, was able to get it. Just, so much conflicting information, basically.
Excuse me, you looked at me, didn't you?
I did. This is not a Nuzlocke. No, not a Nuzlocke. I've never beaten this game, so I just wanted to kind of have a casual go through everything sort of playthrough. What online resource do you use to find this RDR2 stuff out? I've seen lots of conflicting information. Yep. Just Reddit thread after Reddit thread after Reddit thread after Reddit thread. There's so much conflicting information. People just basically either lying or flat out saying stuff they have no clue if it's real or not. Yeah, specifically with the Pearson jacket was the worst, but there's been other stuff that, like, I can't tell, you know, what's truth and what's not. So, yeah, basically just Reddit thread after Reddit thread trying to figure out certain triggers for different things or whatever. It's not the best. It's kind of annoying. Okay, Fred grew to level 60. We gotta offload this dude as soon as possible. You're mean. I like how you say I'm mean when you challenge. Oh, yeah, we get Charmeleon already. I've heard about this. Zoopati. Also, yeah, I've done the fishing comic and $5. He just ain't walking up to me. Probably unlucky. I got pretty lucky then, because, yeah, he walked up to me soon. And I also found the thimble suit, like, quickly. Completely forgot that I needed to look for the thimble, but looting a random dude did it. Your Fred evolved into Charmeleon.
You shouldn't be staring if you don't want to battle.
Why are you so rude, ma'am? Okay, I gotta pee.
I'll be right back. Thanks for watching me. Man, I really gotta stream again after I go to the gym, because, like, this energy is immaculate. It's just like, God. It's insane. It's like, you go through your life and you think, oh, I'm gonna eat better, I'm gonna do this, but you don't really know, you can't fathom how much of a change something has some of the time. But going to the gym, my God, it's like the most easiest way to feel good. No matter, obviously you gotta get started, you gotta put the rust off and, you know, get into it and all that, but, like, it's just crazy. Like, the level of energy you have after the gym, using energy for the gym, but then after, it's crazy. So anyways, I think we need to, we should stream after the gym, which I'm not doing currently. It's offset because of Cindy's job, kind of trying to figure out the schedule and everything. So right now it's offset, but yeah, I feel like these streams are always just so good when I stream after going to the gym, you know what I mean? Anyways. Nostalgia Brain Blast. I remember playing FireRed so much my Game Boy SP pre-ordered it. Yeah, man, if you still have that box. Jesus Christ, I wish I could have gone back and, like, kept all the boxes for all the Pokemon. That stuff is worth so much money now. But, I don't know why. There's, like, I was such a big fan of Nintendo stuff and Pokemon stuff, but there's a lapse when I think I was switching to Xbox and things. So Pokemon FireRed, it must have been in that lapse, because, like, I don't know why I would not have played it when it came out. And I know it had the little wireless adapter thing. Downloaded it at 7 p.m. Pacific time. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm assuming I can just get it then. Dragonite is my favorite Pokemon. Dragonite's a great Pokemon. A lot of people say how he doesn't look like Dragonair and Dratini and Dragonair, which is true. And a lot of people don't like how he's dopey, but I like Dragonite. I think Dragonite's cool. How far outside of camp do you need to save? So, you need to be able to come back into camp, and they need to be able to say to you, like, who's that? You know, and you go, like, it's me, Arthur. So it needs to be, like, you don't got to go too far. I just kind of went till I was like, okay, this is probably good. It's not too far, but it's just enough that... Because I think if you fall off of a cliff, it does the same thing. So it shouldn't be that far, basically. I think, actually, when you're allowed to save. Because, like, there was a time when I was trying to save and it wouldn't let me. And then I kept going a little bit, and then it did. So probably if you go out far enough to where you can save again, you're probably good. It's really not that far. That's my exact experience getting it, too. Yep, thanks for the tips, because that was annoying as hell to trigger. Too bad there's no version of the UESP wiki for RDR2.
There is a wiki, but it's that one, like, site which I really don't like. You know, kind of the main wiki for Skyrim or whatever, that fandom wiki, whatever the heck, or whatever that site is. I really don't like that site. It constantly loads ads and, like, chugs on Chrome at points. And I'm not really a big fan of the layout. So there is something like that, but I haven't looked too much into it because, I don't know. For me, when I'm trying to figure something out, whatever it is, I feel like Reddit's just the easiest thing to get a response from a human being that has had a particular niche problem. So I typically just, like, search things on Reddit. Usually. Surprised with the game being out for so long, no one has peeked around the source files for whatever the coded in triggers are. I guess Rockstar is super protective of their code. Yeah, probably. I was thinking the same thing. I was like, how does nobody know this? But yeah, most likely that. Can't wait to see your reaction to RDR2 stuff you haven't seen yet. There's so many hidden gems. I know. I never... God, it's like, I think back to when I first played that game. It's so weird. I think back to when I played certain games. I'm like, why did I not immerse myself? For so many different games and periods of my life playing games, I just, like, went from mission to mission to mission. I didn't, like, absorb everything. I guess I was too impatient or whatever. So yeah, now, like, every 2 steps, you know, there's another guy. Help! My penis done fall off! Or something, like, every 3 steps. It's great. I love, yeah, there's tons of stuff I never did. Usually, like, the big collectible stuff, the geology and the dinosaur bones and stuff. GV, not sure if you realize this yet, but you can click down on the D-pad in RDR2 to show the time. I knew it was going to be something like that. Yeah, okay. Click down on the D-pad. Son of a bee. Yeah, I was like, where do I just see the time? Because I hate reading an analog clock. Especially because they put the hands, like, so... It's, like, the same length. It's really hard to tell. You beating this game tonight? Oh, hell no. No way. I don't even think that would be possible, even if I was trying to go, like, incredibly fast. Now, this will be probably, like, our warm-up game or whatever. We'll bring this out whenever I feel like it, basically. Is it Halloween for you in the U.S.? I know that Christmas Eve is 1 day off compared to the U.S. and the EU. It is Halloween. Yeah, tonight's Halloween for us. Follow-up question. If it is, did many people ring at your door? I haven't had many visitors in 10 years. One person did, and they were in a storm trooper outfit, and I felt really bad because, like, oh crap, I didn't, like, shut the windows and everything. I totally forgot to get candy. I don't know if it would make for a good stream, because obviously I would have to, like, pause, you know, every 2 seconds to give out candy or whatever. But yeah, I also feel bad because, like, I feel like I could have been giving out candy right now. So I completely forgot to get candy. I also wanted to get some non-alcoholic beers for tonight. But yeah, one person, and then I kind of shut the windows so people don't get discouraged, basically. Fandom sucks. Yeah, I don't know if that's the same wiki. I could be thinking of something else, because the Skyrim wiki that comes up when you first search something for Skyrim. Hey, I saw you in Viridian Forest. That's not fandom, right? There is, like, a fandom for, like, everything. But yeah, fandom's, like, the worst of the bunch. But I feel like the Skyrim thing is, like, one step above, and then UESP. Although I will say, lately, trying to figure things out, UESP has not been as fleshed out as I would have thought. So I don't know. Maybe that second wiki, whatever, has gotten better. Because I feel like sometimes I am able to find more info there, you know, than UESP. But UESP also really helped me out for a very long period of time as well. And is legendary, of course. No way you got no candy? Nope. Like I said, I mean, it would kind of suck, like, pausing the stream every time the doorbell rang, but... Yeah, and also I do have a costume. You beat me again. Cindy and I made costumes this year. There are other kinds of Pokemon than the ones you find in the forest. But it's really dirty intentionally, and I just took a shower and I was like, It also feels really annoying sitting down in it. Hi, I like shorts. They're delightfully comfy and easy to wear. So I considered putting it on for the stream, but honestly, it just would have been very uncomfortable and very dirty after showering. Didn't really want to do that. There was a lot of paint on it, you know what I mean? But we'll see where the stream is next year. Might go all out for Oktoberfest. I would have loved to do that this year, but just based on the trajectory and everything. Got to go into put in the good content mode for a while, you know. Skyrim wiki is fandom? Okay, so that's what I'm thinking of, yeah. I will say it has been helpful, but I hate how the site is laid out. It's really annoying with the constant loading of ads and crap.
I don't believe it.
Okay, we do get our first actual real Pokemon on this route.
Are you using a Pokemon Center's PC for storing your Pokemon? Each box can hold up to 30 Pokemon.
Now, did it tell me the route name when we walked into this, like Emerald does? Because that would be super helpful. Oh, it does. Nice. Wait, Route 3. Ugh, we need to get to Route 4. Wait, right? Yeah, we need to get to Route 4. So I need to skip as many of these trainers as I can, because it's literally going to be useless. Don't, you son of a bee. Should have just went down.
That look you gave me, it's so intriguing.
Just got the Pearson request. First try with that method. There you go. Yep. Yep, that one was tough. The Thimble happened naturally. What else was there? Abigail. Yeah, I didn't realize for the longest time you needed to do Fisher of Men, which is not clear at all. Like I say in the playthrough, it's like, I like that it's so kind of natural and confusing, but at the same time, as a completionist, man, it's nice just like knowing when certain things are available. But it's just not how Red Dead is set up. I'm always top scared to get nuns, so I get them 10 days early. Oh, the candy? But you said you haven't had visitors in like 10 years, right? So you still buy candy every year?
You can avoid battles by not letting trainers see you.
I know. Don't see me, trainers. I need to get through this and get my first real Pokemon, please. All this XP is completely wasted. Utterly. Okay, I gotta fight this guy too.
Are you a trainer? Let's get with it right away.
Yep, I'm that anxious. Yeah, it makes sense if you want to be prepared if people show up. It did seem like there were a lot of trick-or-treaters in my neighborhood, so that's good. It's flourishing a bit.
Ba-da-ba, zabba-da-ba-doo, zabba-da-ba-doo, zee-ba-boo, zoo-ba-da-da-da-da-da-bow, wow, zoo-da-da-doo.
Ooh, do we have 1 PP left on this? It's yellow, so there should be more, right? Gotta burn so many bugs. My god. About to use a Matapod. We got 11 left. Okay, that's workable. Buddy, 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 boo. Zooby da 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 dee da da doo. Oh my god, so much XP going to this guy for no reason. If I had a new Pokemon, I would have won. You keep telling yourself that, bug catcher.
If a Pokemon box on the PC gets full, just switch to another box.
Okay, can we please avoid this guy?
I'll battle you with the Pokemon I just got.
Sounds good. Yep, this is the last little bit. I thought this would be Route 4, but Route 4 is right around the corner, I think. Do do do, ba do ba do, ba da 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 da.
Done like dinner. Trained Pokemon are stronger than the wild ones.
Okay, so wait, does that lady fight you? I thought she did. Did they change her? Because she's moving normally. Gosh dang it. Oh my god, why did I talk to her?
Eek, did you touch me?
She was walking like an actual NPC. They like never walk like that. Last Robin would like to battle sends out a Jigglypuff. Doo-ba-da-boo-ba-da-boo, za-ba-doo-ba-boo, za-ba-ba-ba. Disable so bad. Terrible move. Can disable something and immediately just get undisabled, like literally on the next turn. for the Pokemon to attack. That's it? That is it. Route 4 is at the foot of Mount Moon. Okay, that's good. Because I thought it was wondering if it was after Mount Moon. But at the foot of Mount Moon is what we're looking for. So is this Route 4? Okay, I don't want to fight this guy. Is this Route 4? Route 3, Mount Moon ahead. At the foot? So is that after? Okay, this is Route 4. So it's counting everything after this. Son of a bee. Okay, so we got to get through Mount Moon. But there is 2 Pokemon in Mount Moon that we are going to get. So that's fine. Ba 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 ba. Ba boo ba bee boo ba doo da doo. Ba boo ba bee ba. Okay, set 6 Pokeballs in my belt. Yeah, that'll do it. At most, you can have 6 Pokemon with you. Do 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 do. Hello there, laddie. Have I got a deal just for you? I'll let you have a secret Pokemon, a magic card, for just 500 Pokédollars. So you'll buy it, am I right? Yeah, sure. Art paid an outrageous... just like skip that instantly. No. Thank you, though. Well, I don't give refunds. You knew what you were getting. Okay. Does he look mad? Did they make him look mad? Yeah, so Magikarp is useless to buy from that guy because you can fish it, like, immediately, basically. Team Rocket attacks Cerulean citizens. Not a day goes by without Team Rocket being in the news. It's a newspaper. Sometimes you'll have too many Pokemon with you to add any more. In that case, you should just share some using any PC. Diddly-doo-doo, a-zoop-a-da-bee, ba-ba-ba-ba. Zoop-a-da-bee-boo, ba-da-da-doo. Zoop-a-da-bee, ba-ba-doo-ba. Okay, so... I think the best plan here, Mount Moon Tunnel entrance, would be to get our first Pokemon, which is just about the last Pokemon I would ever have be my starter or my lead outside of this run. But for this run, he's going to be perfect. And there he is. Wow, he looks weird in this gen. What the heck? Zubat. Okay. Will a Scratch kill a Zubat? Doesn't really matter because we'll get like 15,000 of them anyways. Yeah, good. Do 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 diddly Zoop-be-da-da. Alright, our first real Pokemon of the run. Little Zubat here. It has no eyes, instead it relies on its ultrasonic cries for echolocation to flit around in the darkness. Also, this game does, I believe, have the other weird evolution. So that's cool too. I don't know, can you get it before the... I wonder how that works. Alright, so all of these guys I want to give like horror icon names. Now this guy's a flying bat. Is there any sort of, like, flying horror creature? Jeepers Creepers, kind of, right? Wasn't he, like, a flying thing? That would be a good one. So we can call him Jeeper? Jeeper Creeper? Creep Zeep? Loop Zoop? Doopa doopa da beepa doo da dee da da zoopa da doo. Ba 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 ba. We'll call him Zeepers. Yeah, for the Zubat. In honor of Jeepers Creepers, which if I understand correctly, I think something really bad happened with the director or something. I feel like there's a controversy there. So it's kind of a weird naming thing here, but Zeepers it is. Boo-da-doo-da-doo-doo. Bullet Seed. Weird. Okay, so Zeepers needs to go in the front, and they're not going to let me run, I'm pretty sure, because Zeepers is going to be really weak here. Ba-ba-da-boo. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Ba-ba-da-boo. Ba.
But it would still be good to kill wild Pokemon with Zeepers having a little bit of experience at the front here. Ba 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 da 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 da. Boo boo a boo a boo a boo ba da doo. Boo 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 da dee da doo. Do do dee dee dee. Do do dee da do ba da 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 da. All right, let's go back and fight all those traders with the newly discovered Zeepers. Bada beep boo, bada boop boop boo, zeep boo, bada boop boop boo, bee doo doo doo. His eyebrows make him look mad. What do you mean weird? That's the OG and only one from That's the One. I think that Magikarp is actually the earliest you can get one, though. Yeah, it was always funny to me because they're like, oh, it's such a ridiculous price to pay for like a water type early that evolves into one of the strongest Pokemon of all time. I was like, yeah, I mean, honestly, yeah, they're common, but I don't think it's that bad of a deal personally. Ouch! I tripped over a rocky Pokemon, Geodude. Doo-doo-doo. Oh, wow, that's the Boulder Badge. You got it from Brock, didn't you? Brock is cool. He's not just tough. People like and respect him. I want to become a gym leader like him. I always think of NPCs like this with that type of dialogue because it's like, okay, what if I didn't have the Boulder Badge? What if I somehow glitched past that and then you said that? You would look quite silly. Ba-ba-boom. Whew, I better take a rest. Ugh, that tunnel from Cerulean takes a lot out of you. Indeed. All right, so we're gonna go get some some XP for Zeepers here. Ba 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 da bee ba dee doo, zabadee ba doo, zibadee da da da. Did we really only miss one trainer there? Wow, that's crazy.
Hey, you're not wearing shorts. What's wrong with you?
Abracadabra was another cool Pokemon I remember. Also Hitmonlee. Abracadabra was one of my favorites for a long time, but then he got replaced by Gengar. Wow, level 14. Holy crap. Zoo-boo-doo-doo. Yeah, I really like Abracadabra quite a bit. Quite a bit. We may use a different type of psychic Pokemon than Abracadabra that is quite creepy. Actually, a couple of them that are quite creepy. There's like a good 4 or 5 Pokemon that are creepy psychics. Fred grew to level 19, but I don't need Fred to be growing. Lost. I always wear shorts even in winter. That's my policy. I see. Oh yeah, I have running shoes. Completely forgot about that. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Do 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 do. Zada dee da dee doo. Zada dee da da dee dee da 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 da. Okay, let's heal one more time because we got a big Mount Moon ahead of us. Big Mount Moon ahead of us. What? You can find this Pokemon here? That does not seem correct. From what I can understand, one of the Pokemon that I would like to get is as soon as we enter, we can find it, but I don't think I've ever found it in that capacity. Could be wrong, like on this floor. Yeah, Hitmonlee is very cool. I like Hitmonlee quite a lot. Beware, Zubat is a bloodsucker. Indeed he is. What? I'm waiting for my friends to find me here. Sounds good. RPAza says, assuming ketchup is your go-to, if it did not exist, what would be your go-to dipping sauce for French fries? Ketchup is indeed my go-to. I love ketchup on French fries. What would be my switch if I could not use ketchup? It's a tough one, because I feel like ketchup is literally the perfect accoutrement to French fries. So maybe something like ketchup, which would be like maybe barbecue sauce, but nah, not barbecue sauce. Honey mustard's a little odder. Encore. I'm trying to think if there's anything I've ever eaten that's been like, yeah, that's a good... I mean, really, ketchup is the one. I'm trying to think of, like, what would be the best? Chick-fil-A usually has really good sauces, so maybe it's a Chick-fil-A sauce. Honey mustard, buffalo, Polynesian. You know what? Chick-fil-A's spicy sriracha or whatever. They have like a sriracha sauce, kind of like spicy chili or sweet chili sauce. I lost? Yeah, I'd have to go with that. I think that's a good one. It goes really well with their waffle fries. I came because I heard there are some very rare fossils here. Yeah, Chick-fil-A's little spicy sriracha sauce. Delicious. Bum, bada, bum. Okay, wasn't there a thing with these little meteor things in the ground? Is that in this game? There's like something. Or maybe I'm thinking of Let's Go Pikachu, actually. It's like something where you can find moonstones in those. Suspicious men are in the cave. What about you? I'm not a suspicious man. Ba-da-boo, boo, boo. Fry sauce, as the Canadians call it. What is fry sauce? Okay, what do we have here? Astonish, which is ghost. Whoa. And Leech Life, which is bug. Boo doo doo da 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 da. Zapers. Ketchup and mayo. Ugh. Can't do mayo. I understand it though. I respect it. But yeah, can't do mayo. Honey mustard and fries is underrated. It's doable. Honey mustard and fries is doable. But I would say something with a little more thickness to it. Like a barbecue or like a sriracha. Or at least, yeah, Chick-fil-A's sriracha, because it's very different from a typical sriracha. Let's try Astonish. What does Astonish do again? That's a weird move. Forget what that does. Can flinch, right? Is that it? Bug versus bug is neutral, yeah? Please do something. Oh my god. Freaking Kakuna walls trying to get XP. Jesus. And I think Ghost is physical, right? So both of these attacks are going to do basically nothing here. Yep. Got the flinch. How much PP do we have for this? I don't even think it's worth to like sit here and grind this out. Got the... Wow, the second flinch. Okay. Alright, Fred, do your thing. Mine would be blue cheese or thus upstate New York thing called meat hot sauce, which is like hot sauce with ground beef simmered in it. Why is that not a thing here? That sounds really good. That sounds like that should be a national thing. I would love to try that.
You got me.
Blue cheese is good. Blue cheese is one of those things like I have to eat. It's like a little cup is like 300 calories or something. I have to eat very sparingly. I saw them. I'm sure they're from Team Rocket. But yeah, blue cheese. I love blue cheese. But yeah, I would say, yeah, I want something a little more sweet. Something like ketchup, sweet, with a thick consistency, you know. Which for me would be that. That sriracha is a perfect example. Zoom-da-da-dee-doo. Ketchup, mayo, mustard, chopped up pickles, and some pickle juice. That's band talk right there. Someone make GV a seafood dish slathered in mayo. That is just about the most foul thing I think I could eat. That, yeah, and beans. I literally... That doesn't even register as food to me, and I'm not even kidding. Like a seafood dish with beans or something, and then also mayo. That literally, like, I'd have to be starving in an apocalypse. I'm not even, like, over-exaggerating. I would have to be starving to, like, eat that. Like literally, like, on my last legs. Hunger-wise. Okay, I always forget. Do you want to go in here first? I think so. Do-da-da-da, ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-boo. Do-da-da-da-da-da. This literally always reminds me of Crank Anchors every time this theme.
We Team Rocket are Pokemon gangsters. We strike fear with our strength.
Bring it on, boy. Bum bum ba ba bum
Deep fried croutons flavored honey mustard. Where do you get that? Because that does sound amazing. I would love that. Post it in the Discord. Please do. Please do. Metal claw, please, for me. So wait, so steel is neutral against ground? Because this just does neutral damage. And Sandshrew is pure ground, right? Down goes the Sandshrew. Zeepers grows to level 10. About to send out a Rattata. Back out Zeepers. Won't eat seafood, willingly eats mold. It's delicious mold. What can I say? So tasty. Man, Zubat's terrible. What? At least at the start. Ghost and bug. Not a ghost, not a bug. Okay. Serve Jivia liverwurst wrapped in seaweed. I used to actually really like liverwurst. I don't know if I've talked about this, but my grandma grew up German. I feel like I did talk about this in like a Red Dead episode or something. Well, yeah, my grandma grew up super duper German, and yeah, she like loved liverwurst. Always had that. I don't even know what it is. I'm assuming it's nasty meats made out of liver or something. I don't want to know, but I used to love it as a kid. I didn't know what it was, but I ate the crap out of it. Do 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 do. Zoo da ba da ba da ba ba. Wow. Ooh, I wonder if Zeepers can learn Rock Tomb. There's no way, right? No way it can learn Rock Tomb, I don't think. A critical hit. Don't you dare get that flinch. Z do do do. Down goes the Team Rocket grunt. I blew it. You did blow it, fool. Darn it all, my associates won't stand for this. Okay, so I think we can get an encounter with what I want. But where? Is it here? Actually, I think it's... I don't know what... I think it is here. Maybe we should just get a few encounters and see if we can get it. It's a rare encounter. I know that much. Do-do-do-do. In our country, we say translated, what the farmer doesn't know he won't eat, and I lived strong to that saying ever since I heard it. Mostly potato and wheat-based food. So, like, what the farmer doesn't, like, farm and what he doesn't, yeah, what he doesn't know, he won't eat it. So you just, like, won't try it. Are you saying you don't try new foods typically because you don't know it? Or are you saying literally if you don't... Whoa, that's a rare encounter. Literally because you don't grow it, you won't eat it. I'll try. I mean, I feel like I'm adventurous with food. Like, I'll try anything, but yeah, there's a lot of stuff that I do not like, obviously. Okay, let's use a potion on this feller here. That really does not heal as much as I thought it would. Sing is annoying, but luckily did not work. Let's go for a scratch. See how much damage that does. That's annoying. So do you get your ramen without the nori? Oh yeah. Oh god, no. I cannot eat seaweed or nori. That stuff. We talked about this like last night, I believe. We went to a party that had like Chex Mix. Some of the Chex Mix, I don't know what it was, but it had like nori wrapped, like little, you know, whatever, wheat sticks or whatever. And it was so fat. Like I thought, like, okay, that's just what. Oh my god, come on. That's the same thing that happened before. Yeah, that little tiny piece of nori was so disgusting to me that like I couldn't. It was just, yeah, an affront to my palate. Hate it. Anything with that concentrated fish taste, absolutely disgusting. Can't do it. Liver isn't bad at all. It's just cheap. Oh, there he is. Yeah, no, I don't think it's bad or anything. I just
It's one of those things that I just can't do these days. Okay, Paris is what I was talking about, because Paris is one of the creepier Pokemon in Generation 1. Because for those that don't know, the mushroom on its back absorbs into it and turns it into a zombie. I think that's been confirmed. So yeah, when it evolves, it's literally a zombie, pretty much. Yeah, it's pretty much like the cordyceps fungus or whatever. Ba-da-da. No. I did not mean to do that. Gosh dang it. Please don't kill this. I think that's going to be enough to kill it. Ooh, okay. Okay. Gotta not misclick again. Go, go, ball. Go, Pokeball, please now. Ba-ba-ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. That's a 1. That's a 2. That's a 3. In comes the Paris. Beep-a-ba-dee-doo. Alrighty. Oh, this thing is bug, right? What is the deal with this thing? It's like grass bug or something. Paris mushroom Pokemon growing out of the bug's back or mushroom. Yeah, bug. Bug's back or mushrooms called Tochukaso. The mushrooms grow with the bug host. Yep. They can give a nickname. Yeah, okay, so zombie. Well, I would say obviously you have what's that guy called? The guy that invented zombies. George A. Romero, right? Let me make sure I'm getting that right. George A. Romero. So, I mean, easily, yeah, we're gonna call him Romero. I would say that's pretty good. Kind of looks like more lean Martin Scorsese, but a meat slurry of heart, kidneys, liver, brain. What? That literally just about turned my stomach. That's what liverwurst is? Wow, I was eating that so much as a kid. That's disgusting. That's genuinely disgusting. Gross. I spent hours trying to get rare encounter with Bagon. Yep, the precursor to Dratini. Couldn't never get the chance to catch it. Bought Dratini instead. Yeah, Bagon or Bagon. That's the one that evolves into Salamence eventually, right? Yep, Paris is one of the creepier Pokemon I was looking for. So I knew we were going to get him pretty early. But now we got to level both of them up, which is going to be a little bit of a challenge because they're super underleveled. That's why I spent so long trying to get Bagon. I like the dragon types. Yeah, the one I usually go for like that is Gibble in Generation 4, right? You have to find him in that one cave. You can find him super early. And if you luck out and get him in a Nuzlocke, or was he guaranteed? You either get really lucky or he's guaranteed in a Nuzlocke. And then that's like super duper good. Okay. So we do have 2 of our... Oh, he has an item too. It's got to be a tiny mushroom, right? Bug and grass. That's so weird. Is Parasect bug and grass? Yep, and he has a tiny mushroom. Bold nature. So I think we take the tiny mushroom because it literally does nothing for him, right? And then... Okay, who do I want in the lead? I think Paris is really bad, isn't it? I feel like Paris is a terrible Pokemon. Maybe Parasect isn't as bad. But, okay, we got 2 out of our 6. That's good. That's good. We'll get our 3rd very soon as well. Zombie does fit. Fungus is the closest we'll get to an outbreak. Cordyceps. Cordy. After Cordyceps or however you spell it. Yeah, that's good too. Cordy. I like that. I like that. I'm trying to name them after, like, horror icons or legends or whatever, you know. So, yeah. Boo, 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 da, doo, da, da, doo. You're going to get Marowak for the whole dead mother's skull thing. Oh, I didn't even think of Marowak. Yeah, Marowak would be sick. How do you get Marowak? Is that... I think you have to get all the way to Safari Zone, right?
What? Don't sneak up on me.
Yeah, it's a Safari Zone thing, right? To get Marowak, I think. So that'd be and Cubone, right? You don't get Cubone or Marowak until then, I do believe. Okay, so Magnemite here is Steel type. Steel Electric. Important to remember. So weak to fire, because fire melts steel beams. Garchomp is so good. He typically is described as quite good. Low-key, I always loved Vileplume. I like Vileplume a lot. I definitely like... Victory Bell is one of my favorite Pokemon of all time, though, so I have to go with Victory Bell over Vileplume personally. But both really good grass triplicates. Zeepers grows to level 11, learns Supersonic. There we go. The classic bat move.
My Pokemon won't do.
No, they won't.
I have to find stronger Pokemon. Where might they be?
Well, you can get a Clefairy down here. That's probably the best bet, most likely. Art found one rare candy. Fantastic. What's up, Failer?
You need to go through this cave to get to Cerulean City.
I know that. Pokemon Tower, rare encounter. That must not be true for... That must not be true for Pokemon Yellow, then, because I feel like I would have wanted Cubone, and I thought that I couldn't get him or something. For some reason. So we could get Cubone, interesting. Ground type, right? And I think actually strong, too, with that Bone Meringue or whatever it learns. If only we could get the fire version from Sun and Moon. Fire Ghost. That one's a sick Pokemon. Boom, boo, doo, zaboo, zaboo. Victory Road and Sea Vault Canyon? Yeah, see all that Sea Vault stuff and Sevi Island things, stuff like that, I never ever did. Zoobida doo da da doo, zoobada da 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 dee. Not sure about OG Gen 1. Yeah, there was something weird with Cubone, I feel like. Because I was thinking of getting him, I think, but I wasn't able to. Do you know about the Pokemon trading card game for Game Boy Advance? Game Boy Advance. If you're talking about the Game Boy one, the Pokemon Black Cart, you know, the trading card game. That was one of my favorite games as a kid. I beat that so many times. Yeah. I think I did a Let's Play, too, on some channel somewhere. That's probably defunct now, but... If you're talking about that, yes. And that does have a sequel, but it's Japanese only, I do believe. Yeah, I actually love that game. Cynthia's Garchomp. Cynthia, because she has a Lucario, right? And Brilliant Diamond. So we got literally to that. And then lost the Nuzlocke and Brilliant Diamond. But to be fair, that was like I'm pretty sure that game had like all the, you know, your Pokemon cured its whatever because it loves you. So I don't consider that like a real Nuzlocke, but we were on the very final Pokemon of the Elite Four, which I believe was Lucario, and then he swept my whole team, which sucks. Goodbye, Metapod. Thank you for playing. About to use a Caterpie. God, we really need to put a decent move on. Oh, if we get a flying move. Is Zubat even flying? I don't even know what Zubat is. I know what it evolves into. It's flying, right? I'm assuming Zubat's just flying. Alright, little guy, I'm gonna need you to get confused, okay? If you could go ahead and get, thank you so much, appreciate it. I'm gonna astonish ya. If I get beat by this Caterpie, I'm gonna freaking cry. Okay, let's go for the leech life. Come on, little guy, get confused. You're getting crazy good confusion luck. I don't like to see it. I don't like to see it at all, little guy. Snapped out of confusion, that sucks. Oh my god, and a crit. This is like the god P. This Caterpie is destined. Okay, there we go. It's a little bit of a swing in our direction. Let's go for Astonish. Hope for the flinch. Do not get a crit, you little lucky caterpillar, you. Oh my god, die! Jesus. Should have went for the Astonish, probably. Doesn't really matter, I guess. Guess we heal 1 from this. Yep. Goodbye, Caterpie. A whopping 112 and doesn't even get us a level. Jesus.
I lost.
You did lose.
Zubat is tough, but if you can catch one, you'll be able to count on it.
It's true. All right. Favorite flying Pokemon ever? Not legendary. Favorite non-flying legendary. Or favorite flying non-legendary. I don't even like legendary Pokemon, so it wouldn't be that. Also found 1 escape rope. Pidgeot is a G. I love Pidgeot. Very sick Pokemon from Gen 1.
Hi, I'm excavating for fossils here under Mount Moon. Sometimes Brock of Pewter Gym lends me a hand.
That guy's new, right? I don't remember that guy. Dodrio, I've actually really come to find a nice affinity for lately. Best flying type. I don't really like the super crazy overt ones, like Staraptor's cool, but he's a little too extra for me. Talonflame's whatever. Not really a big fan of him. Okay, we already went down that ladder. Yes, we definitely did. Pure flying type or flying normal, because a lot of them are flying normal. Pidgeot would be up there. I mean, Lugia. Well, he said non-legendary. Let me look up best flying type Pokemon. Coolest flying type Pokemon. Corviknight from, what is that, Sword and Shield is really cool. I like him. Gliscor, which is what, flying steel or something? Or flying poison, maybe? Yeah, Gligar and Gliscor are cool. Wow, it's way bigger in here than I thought. I also like Tropius. I don't know, would it be Pidgeot? I feel like it's got to be somebody more interesting than that, but I'm seeing just a lot of non-flying types for me. Is it really Pit? Oh, I like Noivern. Yeah, Noivern is super cool. That's one of my favorite newer Pokemon. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go with Noivern. I like Noivern a lot. What is that, like poison flying or something? Yeah, he's cool. He's like a much cooler bat. Flying dragon? Oh, he's a drag. Wait, what gen was this? 6? Oh, weird. Yeah, I feel like he was one of like the 3 cool Pokemon in Generation 6. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Noivern. I like Noivern. Zeepers grew to level 12. Excellent. Fred grew to level 20, although that doesn't matter. I'm trying to learn Smokescreen. What does Smokescreen do? Like, gives you... What does that do? Obscuring cloud of smoke or ink reduces the foe's accuracy. Stop learning smokescreen. Yeah. About to use a bell sprout. That's the one. It's the bigger cartridge. I got it from my older sibling. Remember playing it before school. Super fun. Yeah. I love that game. It's one of those games. It's like Pokemon Snap. It's like incredibly short. It's not really that great of a game, but it meant a lot to me as a kid. So I, have very fond memories of it. What's up, Josh? This is Pokemon FireRed. Generation 3. FireRed. RZJG. What's up? Who says, hi, bro. Oh, my God. You are real. I started watching your 100% Fallout New Vegas since last week, and you say you live on Twitch, so I checked your Twitch page. Last stream was years ago. How do you get out of here? It's so big, I may get lost. Yeah, we streamed on Twitch for a very long time. We had some good memories, but we have now moved to YouTube. Full-time. Never looking back. YouTube is where we're at. May do, like I said, a couple of... may return to Twitch, do like a Minish cap, or do like a final goodbye stream or something, but... outside of that, YouTube is where we will be streaming for the future. And if I ever stop here, I think that'll just be it. And I won't be streaming anymore, probably. Oh, okay. Yeah, we gotta look at TMs now. Zuba-doo-da-da-doo. Zuba-doo-da-da-doo. Bullet Seed. Pretty good. Romero can learn it. Machine set. What the heck is this? Oh, this is weird. What the heck? Romero learned Bullet Seed. Fantastic. Rock Tomb. Nobody. That's what I expected. Thief. I think Zubat can learn that, and Zubat can learn that. That's pretty good. Zeepers learned Thief. If only we could get Rock Tomb, but that's fine.
We're pulling a big job here. Get lost, kid.
Screw you, buddy. Salamence is my favorite flying dragon Pokemon. Salamence is a sick Pokemon. I mean, all the dragons they usually make really cool, obviously. But yeah, Salamence is very cool. It's a pain to evolve it. What do you got to do to evolve? It's just a level, right? But you got to do something weird. Bagon into whatever the middle one's called. I can't remember. Into Salamence. Oh, wait, is it just Bagon? Into Salamence? Forgetting. Off topic, but when you eventually do Soul Silver, I'm telling you, you got to get a Scyther and experience the Swords Dance Fury Cutter combo. It's insane. You can get a Scizor in Soul, or can you? Actually, when was Scizor introduced? That was a Gen 2 Pokemon, wasn't it? Yeah, with like Steelix and everything with the weird, like, trade it while it had an item or something like that. Yeah, I would use a Scyther, yeah. I want to use more Bug-type Pokemon. Bug-type Pokemon are, like, I've always never used, basically. Yeah, we could do a Scyther, for sure. I would definitely consider it. Could you even catch Shelgon? Oh, yeah, Shelgon. Wait a second. Oh, it's Shelgon. Oh, that's right. Shelgon goes into Bagon. That's like the bag-looking thing. And then that evolves into Salamence. That's right.
So you are good. If you find a fossil, give it to me and scram.
Why would I ever help you if you're being that rude to me? Really think about it, my friend. Do you have to start with Bagon? You get right? I don't remember the Salamence stuff, but from what I remember, like, typically they give you a dragon. Every generation's dragon, you find the first one, but it's just like a lower chance encounter, and then, it takes forever to evolve or whatever. But, yeah, maybe Bagon's different. I don't remember.
Did you come to explore the cave, too?
If I wanted to get more into Pokemon, is there a game, show, or movie I should start with? Well, yeah, I mean, you have a lot of options, basically. I mean, you could start with, like, a show or a movie if you want, but just know they're, like... kid stuff. Like, when I watched it as a kid, I was super hyped, but watching it now, I probably wouldn't be as invested. So, I mean, I would say the games. I mean, I think Pokemon really shines with the games. Now, me personally,
I don't like anything after Generation 5. If you don't know anything about Pokemon, basically you have a generation, because how Pokemon does it is it releases usually 2 games and like a special 3rd game later on, right? So the original was Pokemon Red, Pokemon Blue, and then you have the special yellow version, which came out later. So, in my opinion, I don't like anything after Generation 5. I feel like it just kind of gets really bland in a lot of ways. But if you wanted to, you could start with the newest one, which is Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. It is extremely different. I mean, the basics are the same, but, you know, it's like an open world, and it's kind of different how it's set up and everything. So what would I recommend if you're not afraid of, like, a little bit older games, even though I think they hold up well? I would recommend either Generation 3, 4, or 5. So what that is Pokemon. Generation 3 is Sapphire, Ruby, and Emerald. Generation 4 is Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum. And then Generation 5 is Black, White, Black 2, White 2. So I would say, yeah, if you can get your hands on Pokemon Emerald or Pokemon Platinum, Platinum would probably be a really good place to start. I feel like Platinum is probably like a quintessential Pokemon experience. So my personal recommendation, I would say, try to play Pokemon Platinum. And if you... It's very expensive. All the Pokemon games are very expensive, so you can't, like, get one. I would say just look up how to play Pokemon Platinum, and I'm sure it'll come up with some interesting stuff. But yeah, I would recommend Pokemon Platinum, personally. The day you stop streaming is the day I stop with streamers. No lie, I used to watch tons along with you, and they've all fell off to me. You're the only one I want to keep watching. Well, I really appreciate that, man. I would love to do this job, as I've said, for as long as I possibly could. You know, I have a lot of fun. I think I have a lot to give in the sphere. Losing stinks. It's so uncool. But right now, being totally honest, I'm in a place with YouTube and streaming where I don't really know what the future holds. I mean, you know, we live in an ever-increasing economy that's getting, you know, in terms of, like, the cost of living and stuff like that. And you never really make much money with this job in the first place. And we took a pretty big hit around near the start of this year. You know, basically, like, probably one of the worst, if not the worst, times I have ever done this job in terms of resonating with my audience and producing content, people watching, stuff like that. I came all the way down here to show off to girls. Now, all that being said, I have put in a lot of work recently, both personally and professionally, and it has improved quite a bit, which is great. But I don't want to count my chickens before they hatch. I don't want to live in a realm where I'm like, everything's fixed now and it's all going to go good until I die, because that's just not how life works, and life throws a lot of wrenches at you. So, yeah, I would love to do YouTube. I would love to do streaming. Forever, basically. I mean, I think I'm good at it, and I think I've, like I said, got a lot to offer. But, being completely real here, financially, if it just doesn't work out, especially like with the start of the next year when ad rates usually plummet, at least they did in the past. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I may have to look to transition into something else, which I've already got some foots in doors here and there because I'm trying not to be stupid and just like having the complete floor, you know, erupt from underneath me, but...
Well, you shocked me. Oh, you're just a kid.
All that to say, I would really love to continue to do this job, and I think I have a lot to put out into the world in terms of good content and vibes and blah, blah, blah. But if I ever do stop, just know it will be because my hand was forced, and, you know, nothing I can really do about it, basically. But right now, we're in a spot where we're just going to have to see, basically, over the next 3 months, how things kind of turn out. See where we're at, pretty much. Bullet seed. Holy crap, what the hell? That's insane damage for that. What? Wow, that's nuts. Bagon, Shelgon, Satlamance. Yep. Heracross is the best bug Pokemon ever, at least up to Gen 2. Don't know about after that. Kind of pain because you headbutt like crazy, but Scyther is next best because you get it pretty easy in a contest in Goldenrod? Huh. Yeah, I remember in like the old school Gen 2, I remember doing like the Pokemon Park or whatever and getting all the cool bugs really early. Yeah, definitely, yeah, maybe we'll have a bug theme thing in Gen 2 or something. I don't know. I've always slept on bugs, so maybe we'll become a bug trainer, our ultimate evolution. Mewtwo new movie is great. Like there's a new one. I know about the old one. It was big for me as a kid. Romeo grew to level 10. Romero, not Romero, not Romeo.
Kids like you shouldn't be wandering around here in the dark.
Men like you shouldn't be telling me what to do. How about that? I get kind of lost after Pokemon Black and White. Yeah, I mean, I don't think they're good places to start. Unless you want to start with like modern day Pokemon, which yeah, like Scarlet and Violet's totally doable. It's just very different. But Gen 6, I just think of it as a snooze fest. Gen 7, I think of it as a snooze fest. Gen 8, I think of it as a snooze fest. Scarlet and Violet's a bit better, I think. And then Gen 5, I love to death. Gen 4 is great. Gen 3, I love to death. Gen 2, I love to death. Gen 1, I love to death. So, that's obviously like my biased opinion, but everyone's going to have their own rankings. What's up, Chickwood, who says, I've really been liking your short-form content over on TikTok. Really hope the area of work keeps pulling through for you. Well, thank you. I mean, yeah, I like to think it's like, you know, as much effort as I'm putting in usually is reciprocated, which I've definitely seen, but I also don't know how much of that is increasing ad rates due to the end of the month when ad rates typically, at least in the past, have increased due to holiday times. So I'm happy because things have improved quite a lot, but I'm also like, okay, I hope this is not just a bubble of like, you know, ad rates increasing and once January rolls around, that kind of plummets out of nowhere, which happens a lot to YouTubers. So I'm just kind of playing the speculative game sort of thing. That was literally a one-step encounter. What the heck was that? But yeah, the TikTok's growing. TikTok is tough, man. Like that, like Instagram Reels and TikTok, that stuff is so tough. Like, man, oh man, little kids should be messing around with grown-ups. It could be bad news. To put it in perspective, I have two secret Instagram accounts, okay? And I do completely other stuff unrelated to, like, video games, and no one's ever going to find it. I'm not going to talk about it. But I've had videos go viral, like hundreds of thousands of views and stuff, on those other accounts. You get nothing for that. It's crazy. Like, not that I want anything, not that I'm, like, expecting anything or, you know, anything like that. Like, whatever. It is what it is. But to have, like, videos pop off and get such little followers due to the nature of short-form content, it's just like, man. I don't want to sound like a boomer or whatever, but I'm just saying, like, God, the current day and age of, like, content creation is so bizarre. Because you're, like, urged to go mega viral, but there's such little engagement, you know, due to the nature of people just scrolling and not caring, even if they like something. It's just a weird thing. But all that to say, yeah, I like how the shorts are doing on YouTube. On TikTok and Instagram, it's like so hard to grow, it feels like. It just feels like, man, oh man, it's like you're looking at the top of a mountain trying to like grow something from scratch, unless you just get lucky and consistently go viral, basically. But yeah, on YouTube, they're going strong, which I am obviously enjoying. Oh my god, he's hitting me with the classic. Oh, there we go. What? Why did that deal so much? Oh, because it was quad effective against Geodude. That's why. Wow. Wow, Bullet Seed is ridiculous. What the heck? Yeah, that's right. It's quad effective against Geodude because he's ground rock, I think. Okay, come on, Bullet Seed. There we go. Josh says, remember as a kid I loved playing in Mewtwo and Super Smash Bros. I knew next to nothing about him, though, other than he was one of the most powerful ones or something like that. Yeah, he's like, he's like the created in a lab, super powerful. He's always been powerful in like the TCG and in like Pokemon games and stuff. He's pretty powerful. Psychic type in general, I think, has been always strong.
I'm Steve.
Doo-dee-doo.
Pokemon lived here long before people came.
Okay, we already went to the top left, right? So we just keep going this way. 4 times effective. Yep. Favorite bug is Beedrill. Probably mine too, actually. I do love Beedrill. Is there another bug that I like more? I like Golisopod. Not as much, probably. Yeah, I would say... I do like Pinsir a lot, though. I like Pinsir more than Scyther. Yeah, I think... Yeah, Beedrill's my favorite bug type as well. Maybe all those bug trainers saying bug Pokemon rule were so crazy after all. Well, I like to feel that I was vindicated, because I think I have heard Wolfie VG talk about how bug is the weakest type, which I could have swore was the thing. And I talked to my IRL friend, and he was like, no, bug's good. Which I guess it is. But also, yeah, I think bug, competitively at least, is the worst type of Pokemon in general. Which is kind of funny. Pokemon Sword was the first Switch Pokemon I played, and I love Pokemon, but holy crap, I traded that in so fast. It's just so... I'm trying to think of like what I liked about Pokemon Sword. We, Team Rocket, shall find the fossils, reviving Pokemon from them will earn us huge riches. From what I remember about Pokemon Sword, the only thing I actually liked was the color. Like how it used color. It was a colorful game. But outside of that, man, oh man, yeah, it's just a boring snooze fest. And I didn't like the sports arena type of gyms as well. I don't know, man. I don't resonate with the new Pokemon. Although I will say Annihilate is sick as hell, and I love that Pokemon. Cool ass Pokemon. But yeah, it just doesn't resonate for me. I think Pokemon really works a lot with the sprites, overworld, towns, and that sort of thing. I think it really, really, really gels well with that style. Fine with older games. I love the original Fallouts, the older Zeldas, Chrono Trigger, and such like that. Well, I love those games as well. So, yeah, I would highly recommend... Well, then you might like earlier then, because I was just... I don't know, what you're... I don't know, what game eras you're used to typically playing. So, you might be cool with... Soul Silver, Heart Gold, the remakes of Gen 2 are also amazing. And also Pokemon Emerald, if you're going to play Gen 3, super duper good. So yeah, I mean, if you want to look into it, yeah, Heart Gold, Soul Silver for Gen 2, Emerald for Gen 3, Platinum for Gen 4. I would say those are really good places to start.
Ugh, now I'm mad.
Personally, at least.
You made me mad. Team Rocket will blacklist you.
Oh, no. Don't blacklist me from Team Rocket. Personal opinion, but I feel like most games released nowadays kind of suck. There are exceptions, obviously, but obviously here and there. I disagree. When I, load up God of War Ragnarok, for instance, or Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, or, some mega, giant adventure, it's I'm genuinely, excited for it. I know it's going to be life-changing to some extent, even if it's very small. Another Clefairy. So, I enjoy new games, but I know what you're saying. It's yeah, I mean, obviously, I think... With a lot of people, you kind of grow up and... I think we just run from this. Is it going to kill me? Yeah. I think with a lot of people, you kind of grow up and, you miss that feeling of everything was a big, new, crazy experience as a kid.
Hey, stop. I found these fossils. They're both mine.
So, yeah, I think that's a big part of that sort of thing. Is, you just never get that childlike wonder for, newer stuff, but... I like new games. I think there's some really good stuff here and there. Your shorts here on YouTube are great. Had no idea about all those sarcophagi and Sarthal in spite of playing Skyrim for 10 years. Thank you. Yeah, I really enjoy doing the shorts. They're doing pretty well on YouTube. Not so much TikTok and Instagram because, like I said, man, that's a whole nother... you got to do that stuff, full-time, it feels like, to, really grow something there. But, yeah, here on YouTube, they're doing pretty well, which you make, like, nothing from them, which really sucks, because, like, if you actually got a decent RPM, I would actually be making a nice chunk of change from those, which, you know, it's not all about money or whatever, but it's nice to be compensated, you know, for your work or whatever. But the good thing is it brings in a lot of new people into the channel. Like, it's the stats are, like, bringing a lot of new folks, and a lot of folks are, like, sticking around, so I think that's the important part. It just sucks that, like, I guess the gaming niche is, like, the RPM is terrible. Because, like, I'll get a short with, like, I think one's up to, like, 50,000 views or something, and, like, it's, like, 20 cents per 1,000 view or something. It's just, unfortunate. But I really enjoy making them, so I'm going to continue making them. Get new eyes on the channel, sort of thing. Emerald in Gen 3 was the best, in my opinion. Gen 2 second fave. Yeah, I love... by the time Gen 3 was coming out originally, I was kind of phasing out of Pokemon, I think, and I enjoyed it a lot, but I didn't, like, adhere to it as much as I should have. And then going back and playing Emerald recently, I was like, oh my god, this game's so good. Yeah, I'm much more in love with Gen 3 than I ever have been. Okay, I'll share. Yeah, Gen 3 is freaking awesome. And this is Gen 3, what we're playing right now. We'll each take a fossil, no being greedy. Okay, so if we wanted to use... I mean, both are kind of creepy in their own way. Omastar, Omanite. He's got creepy eyes. And Kabutops is sick as hell. I love Kabutops. But I think we have to take the creepier Pokemon, which would be Omastar/Omanite. So Helix, we shall praise. Obtained the Helix fossil.
All right, then this fossil is mine. Far away on Cinnabar Island, there's a Pokemon lab. They do research on regenerating fossils.
No way. Okay, should we heal? What the heck? Ugh. I do not like... Yeah, I remember this thing. This is so weird. There's like a weird item use screen. Bizarre. Yo, what up, Puchiha? Thank you for the $2 donation. Which, once again, as soon as I get time, I have not had any time. I've been seriously working around the clock with everything, but yeah, as soon as I get time, I'm going to go through and set up all these alerts. Hopefully I'll have some time over the weekend. I will have some extra time, though, because, yeah, tonight's stream is tomorrow's stream. I'm not going to stream because there's a whole bunch of stuff I need to do, but yeah, going to get all the alerts set, so thank you, Puchiha, and thank you to our other donors tonight as well. All these alerts will be set in stone and updated as soon as I get a moment to do it, basically. Thank you, Puchiha. Played Alien Isolation recently and was blown away. Oh, yeah, that's one of my favorites. That's probably my favorite, like, real full game, you know what I mean? Horror-wise. Route 4, Mount Moon to Cerulean City. I freaking love Alien Isolation. That game is so good. So good. IGN gave it like a 6 out of 10. Like, what? What? I think IGN gets like way too much hate. Like every time IGN comes out with some sort of score, everyone's just like, oh, well, IGN gave this or this, so they're stupid. IGN gave it. I get annoyed because it's like, okay, I want discussion. I don't want to just hear the same rhetoric about IGN. But some of their scores have been very bizarre, like giving Alien Isolation a 6 out of 10. What? That game is like a horror masterpiece for what it is. A punch of roaring ferocity packed with destructive power. When the chips are down, Mega Punch is the ultimate attack. You agree, yeah? Now, let me teach it to your Pokemon. This move can be learned only once. Is that okay? Fine. Which Pokemon will learn it? I guess we'll give it a Fred. Sure. It's not really going to matter too much, but it might be able to help a little bit. Fred forgot and learned a Mega Punch. Cool. Now we are comrades in the way of punching. You should go before you're seen by the misguided fool who trains only a silly kicking over there. A kick of brutal ferocity packed with destructive power. When you get right down to it, Mega Kick is the ultimate attack. Don't you agree? Okay, I'll teach your Pokemon. Alright, which Pokemon wants to learn it? Fred can learn that as well. Sure, we'll give him Mega Punch and Mega Kick. Complete waste, but you know what? That's fine. Yeah. I don't think Mega Punch or Mega Kick is good, but it's something, at the very least. To be fair, it's been a decade plus since I played Final Fantasy. Never played God of War. Yeah, I think there's really... I mean, games now are just different. They're like entire experiences, you know what I mean? Games back, you know, like look at this. Like compare this to something like God of War Ragnarok. Obviously apples and oranges, but, you know, I look for the value in both, right? Like starting a new big giant game like Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, it's going to be a whole thing, and it's going to be, once I'm done with it, I'm going to look back and be like, wow, that was a thing. Pokemon FireRed is like, wow, okay, I love this for different reasons, obviously. So, I don't know. I hear, like, yeah, people are like, games these days suck, but you think of stuff like Baldur's Gate 3, which is one of the best games ever made in history, probably top 5 best games ever made. You know, I don't know. I think there's a lot of good stuff. You should run before you're seen by the deluded nitwit who trains only simple punching over there. Punching and kicking. Also, we have not saved this whole time, I just realized. Jesus. TikTok is rough if you're not consistently spamming new posts. Yeah. I try to do like once a day, but I'm doing like multiple accounts and stuff, and it's just TikTok stuff. Like, I've blown up. It sucks. Ironically, Grovana on TikTok and Instagram has probably done the least good. That's not true. I think my TikTok actually does pretty decent, but yeah. Ironically, like, the other stuff I'm doing blows up, but it's just like nobody engages. It's so... I don't want to complain about, you know, the newfangled, you know, way of doing it, but it's just like, God, it's so backwards compared to, like, when I first started doing content, which just felt like, again, you have passion, you put it out there, you grow. People want to watch you, whatever. But now it's like, yeah, you got to post every day consistently. You got to do this, do that. It's just like so many... Got to pick a very specific niche that no one else is doing, but everyone's doing everything because there's so many people doing it. You know, it's just, man. I enjoy making the content, but the algorithmic loops you have to kind of jump through to get out there kind of suck, is my point. Boo, ba-da-bee-da-dee-doo, zabba-dee-da-doo, da-ba-dee-da-doo-doo. Okay, so I think our third partner Pokemon is found in this very patch of grass. Fun fact. What's up, Puchiha? Welcome in. Boo, boo. What Pokemon? Yeah, this is FireRed, yes. It's pretty crazy how there are ridiculous YouTube shorts that get millions of views, like the annoying prank ones or just dancing to random songs, but to each their own. Yeah, like I said, my girlfriend shows me a lot of, like, you know, Instagram reels, and we watch those, and it's insane. Like, you'll see something that's, like, insanely creative, took a ton of work, extremely well shot, edited, whatever, and it'll have, you know, if it gets out there, 100,000 views or something. And then you'll see something that's just... my stream crashed. Why does Google Chrome do this now? It's so weird. I don't know why Google Chrome does this every day now. It's bizarre. Anyways, yeah, you'll just see something that's like super well edited, everything. It's like an amazing piece of content, and, you know, maybe it'll get 100,000 likes or something. And then you'll just see some guy going like, "You best get down from that couch, dog," or something, and it'll just get like 2 million likes. It's just like, man. I wish there was just like some level of consistency to like what blows up, what doesn't blow up, you know. Feeling like this person put a lot of work into this, their thing should blow up a little bit more, but you just got somebody literally just saying something that's a little, can't escape. Oh, you little son of a... Oh, you're just gonna... Anyways, all of that to say that, yeah, the current age of content creation, especially shorts, short-form content, is very weird. It's a completely different sphere out there. 5.1 out of 10. What? They gave Alien Isolation a 5.1 out of 10? Oh my god. Okay, that's just a travesty. That's horrible. Alien Isolation terrifies me. Can't do games where something is haunting, chasing you, and you can't defend yourself. Well, that's Alien Isolation, yeah, but it's done so well. I love it. It's so freaking good. But yeah, it's terrifying. I'm not even scared of aliens, but, you know, at the end of the day, it's like a monster, obviously. Could barely do RE2 and 3 with Mr. X and Nemesis. At least you could shoot them to slow them down. Yeah, I don't like timed elements, as many people agree with. Even though, like, Majora's Mask, I'm like, okay, just play the inverted Song of Time, it's fine. Other things like that. Pikmin 1, for instance, it's like, yeah, I mean, you can get through it. But I also played a ton of those games as a kid. But, anyways, I don't like timed elements like that, where, like, yeah, Mr. X or whoever chasing you in RE2. But the thing that I always think of is like, okay, they know this, they account for this, right? Like, the developers know it's going to be a highly pressuring situation. So if you know that, and if you keep composed, you know, you can usually get through it. Like, RE2, RE3 gives you enough tools. It is terrifying, of course, but yeah, I try to tap into that, like, Pikmin 1's a good example. It's like a lot of people don't like how there's a time limit and are scared about the time limit and stuff, but it's like, okay, the developers knew that they were doing that. They knew they were going to implement that, so if you stay calm, you know, and if you use the tools they give you and all that sort of stuff, yeah, you'll beat the game in like 10 out of the 30 days, you know what I mean? Okay, does this Pokemon not spawn here? Because it said Route 4, and this is Route 4. Is it like on the other side? Does it not spawn in this particular patch of grass? Because I'm not seeing this Pokemon. Playing it in the dark at night alone is quite the vibe. Oh, yeah. You ever think of changing your name to Austin Grovana? Like in real life, changing my name to Grovana? Hell no. No, I don't. Absolutely not. No, I like my name in real life. I would not change it to anything or get like a tattoo. Any of that sort of stuff, you know, I find inherently narcissistic. IGN has Breath of the Wild listed as their #1 at top 100 games of all time. I disagree, but, you know, I could see an argument for it, sure. I think Breath of the Wild was very groundbreaking in a lot of ways. Is it the #1? No, I would definitely say Red Dead 2 for sure has a higher stance there personally, but yeah, I could see it in the conversation of like top 5 or something. Naming your future kid that? No way. Absolutely not. Oh my god, you little jerk. Okay, now you're just gonna get singed to death, buddy. Okay, I don't know where to find this Pokemon. It should be here, but it's not here. And I have to pee. I will be back. Do 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 do. Where do you get this Pokemon? I'm confused. Like, because it says Route 4, and we're on Route 4. I don't understand. Yeah, it says Route 4. We're literally on Route 4, but maybe this grass patch is not considered the right grass patch.
Because I can't find any information about this. Route 4. How the heck am I supposed to read this chart here? I have no idea what I'm looking at here. Okay, I guess I gotta look at a YouTube video because I really don't know where this thing is supposed to be. What? Well, I don't want to go there, though. I'm confused, man. Where is this thing? Oh. What? It's a day-night thing? Wait! Oh, there it is. Wow, that is like rare as hell. What the heck? That took so many tries. Okay, Ekans. Yes, Ekans is what I would like. We don't have any status effect moves, right? So poison type. When they announced the sequel, the IGN guy who gave it that review was acting all smug about it, like I thought my review killed the series? What? That's astounding to me. I don't understand. First of all, why would you be happy about that? Second of all, I guess I would have to read the review to see if he cited anything specifically, but yeah, that's just such a bizarre score for like such a really good game. Very weird. It's a hard game to play. It's like intimidating in certain ways, but obviously that wouldn't take away from the overall score. A little bit bizarre. I like watching people play scary games, but I also can't play them. RE2 looks great, but that big idiot in the black trench coat chasing you makes me anxious. Oh my god. You're just there. Alright. Grassland Pokemon. A very common sight in grassland, etc. It flicks its tongue in and out to sense danger in its surroundings. Okay, who should we name? What should we name this guy? Horror icon. There's a movie called Anaconda. It's not really an what would this snake be? Well, a cobra, I guess, but like not really. I mean, its evolution is a cobra. Yeah, let's go for Anaconda. So we could call it Conda. I like that. Or is there some sort of snake thing that I'm forgetting about? Oh, oh, the Beetlejuice sand snakes. That's better. Okay, we'll call them. Yeah, we'll call them Juice. How do you spell this? Like this, right? Juice. The juice is loose. Man, that was like a really rare encounter for a freaking Ekans. What the heck? For those that don't know, Ekans is snake backwards, by the way. Wow. For the two people that didn't know that. Ba 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 ba. Zabadoo ba boo da ba da doo. Zadadoo ba ba da ba da. But yeah, like what you're talking about, Josh, yeah, the whole anxiety feeling. I try to get around that playing games by just thinking, you know, okay, so they made this anxiety-inducing thing, but they're going to give me tools to get around it, right? Because otherwise it would feel imbalanced. But yes, I mean, I know the feeling. It's like, yeah, being chased obviously sucks, but that's part of the allure, of course, of Resident Evil, you know. Do 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 da do da do da dee do 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 so da 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 da. Alrighty then. Well, we got 3 out of our 6 Pokemons as a team here. Ba 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 ba. Any name ideas for a future kid, though? If it was a girl, I think something pretty like Lily or something like that. Something, you know, definitely. I mean, I want my kids to have like nice names, so definitely nothing like, you know, old sounding or anything cringy or weird or whatever. So yeah, it was just, you know, a nice, pretty, flowery name probably for a girl, and for a guy, something strong, you know, resolute sounding. Nothing boring like John or Jim or something. No offense to the Johns or Jims out there. Something a little more interesting, but, you know, a nice, strong name. So that's what I would think about, at least. But who the heck knows by the time it actually happens, you know?
You're making an encyclopedia on Pokemon. That sounds amusing.
Amusing. What, am I a joke to you? What, am I a clown? I want a bright red bicycle. I'll keep it at home so it won't get dirty.
Grass and caves handled easily. Bike shop.
Jotaro says, still can't believe a couple named their child Dovahkiin to get free Bethesda games for life. They must feel ripped off with the current state of Bethesda. Yeah, I think that's really cringy. Like the Elon Musk naming his kid that thing, and like, you know, just naming your kid some sort of gimmick or joke. Like, why, man? It's the kid's name. Like, to me, that's like a sacred thing. Leave that out of stupid crap like that. That would never, ever, ever be something I would do. Never, ever. Yeah, what's up, Passionate? Welcome in. A plain city bike is good enough for me. After all, you can't put a shopping basket on a mountain bike.
These bikes are cool, but they're way expensive.
Hi, welcome to our bike shop. We got just the bike for you. It's only 1 million Poké Dollars. What? Thank you. Come back again sometime. The heck are you doing? Future kid names. Yeah, we were talking about. RP has asked if I would name myself or my kids GV or Golvana. No, I would never do any sort of exercise, and even selling merch with like my stuff already feels like narcissistic. I would never take that a step further by, you know, naming them anything related to Golvana or GV or anything. Trainer tips: a Pokemon can be made to hold an item. Some items can even be used by the holding Pokemon in battle. Personally, I don't think leading your child into a life of embarrassment for free Bethesda games is worth it. Absolutely not. I would say not. Naming your kid Dovahkiin is pretty cringy to me, but what do I know?
Too much time, too little to do. It's nothing entertaining happening anywhere.
Yeah, I'm going to name all the Pokemon after, like, horror icons, basically, so. You know, we got Jeepers Creepers, we've got Freddy Krueger, we've got George A. Romero. Now we've got Anaconda. Yeah. Cerulean City, a mysterious blue aura surrounds it. I can, like, see the aura. Slowbro, withdraw! No, that's wrong. It's so hard to control Pokemon. Your Pokemon's obedience depends on your abilities as a trainer. Slowbro is loafing around. Conda is one letter from condom. Just saying. Not technically, because it ends with an A, not an O. It's a little bit better.
Repel not only keeps bugs away, it also works on weak Pokemon. Put your strongest Pokemon on the left of the Pokemon list. If your first Pokemon is strong, Repel's effect is boosted.
Do you know about rare candy? They don't sell it in shops. I think it makes Pokemon grow very quickly all of a sudden. It's true. Okay, do we have anything to sell? Do we sell? I think we sell this. I always forget. Does Tiny Mushroom actually have a use or something? Perhaps. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Okay, Antidote. Don't need that. Awakening, Burn, Heal, Escape Rope, Repel. Don't need any of that. Thank you, sir. Goodbye. Ba-boo-boo. Anacondum. Genius idea for a condom brand name made from snake skin. I wonder if that would work.
You're a trader, too. Collecting battling. It's a tough life, isn't it?
That it is, friend. Cerulean City Pokemon Gym Leader Misty, the tomboyish mermaid. Do-do. Boo-boo. If that Slowbro wasn't there, you could cut down the small tree. That way you could get to the other side. I think there's a way around it, though. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do.
My husband likes trading Pokemon. You're collecting Pokemon for your Pokedex, aren't you? Would you please trade with him?
Well, it depends on what he's got.
Hello there. Do you happen to have a Poliwhirl? Would you agree to trade for my Jinx?
Well, if you don't want to. Interesting. A Poliwhirl for a Jinx.
Jinx is a creepy Pokemon. Kind of creepy in a different way, though. We would need a Poliwhirl, though. Only skilled traders can collect Pokemon badges, so you have at least one. Those badges have amazing secrets. Did you know? Now then, which of the 8 badges should I describe? Okay, and he goes through all the stuff, which gives you, yeah, little bonuses here and there. Boulder badge gives your Pokemon more defense, etc., etc. What's up? 369? I don't know how to pronounce that name, but welcome in. Sometimes I wish my name was as simple as something like John. Just occurred to me, no one knows GV's last name. It's obvious why, but still seems weird that I've never thought about it. Yeah, I err on the side of being private, unless, you know, there needs to be some reason. But, I mean, yeah, you think about, like, everybody knows PewDiePie's full name, right? Or whoever, Markiplier. There's no way to contain it if you get to that level, so it's probably not that big of a deal. But, yeah, I usually err on the side of trying to keep things private that don't need to be public, you know.
I concoct a variety of medicine from a berry powder. Using good berry powder, I can make any kind of medicine. Now tell me, have you any interest in berries? Why must you lie to me? How many berries do you have? Not a one.
The hell? Just because I don't have a berry doesn't mean I don't have an interest in berries, you freaking jerk. What the heck is that? No.
You have no interest in berries? Young one, it's important to take an interest in all sorts of things.
Well, listen, if I try to share my interest, you get angry and yell at me, so I don't think you're creating a conducive berry environment, personally. The people here were robbed. It's obvious that Team Rocket is behind this most heinous crime. Even our police force has trouble with the Rockets. Okay, I think we might be able to sweep with Romero. Probably not, because Romero's going to be extremely underleveled. But hey, we give it a shot with that Bullet Seed, which is probably super duper effective here.
Yo, champ in the making, let me give you some advice. The leader, Misty, is a pro who uses water-type Pokemon. You can drain all their water with grass-type Pokemon, or you might use electric-type Pokemon and zap them. Cerulean Pokemon Gym Leader Misty, winning trainers Freddy. Alright, let's do this. Splash, I'm first up. Let's do it. People can potentially be creepy with GV. I remember a super long time ago, some dude straight up looked up where your apartment was located and then told you about it. Yeah, people can be super duper weird. I mean, everybody knows that, but like, yeah, I've had I mean, the weird thing is, like, people will have those interactions with you and think nothing about it is wrong. Because, you know, they just won't have social cues or whatever. They won't have understanding of why that would be weird. You know, to this day, like, I'll interact with people that really overstep boundaries and lines and stuff, and really they're just trying to be friendly or whatever. But, yeah, a lot of people don't know where the line is to not be creepy or, like, prying or something. So, you know, obviously, being on the internet, I try to stay safe, of course. But yes, there are many people who don't respect boundaries that should be naturally occurring in one's mind, for the most part. Wasn't this a Machoke trade? Yeah, there is a Machoke trade. In yellow, I think, specifically. Which I'm really curious if that actually evolves it into Machamp. Which I don't know, because I feel like no trade evolutions do that in all of Pokemon. Although I could be wrong. With NPCs. Icicle Spear. Oh, crap. That's going to kill me for sure, unless we get lucky here. Oh, I think we got lucky. Oh my god, a little parachuting bullets of seeds has managed to take down these much higher level Pokemon. Damn, son. Good job, Romero. You did great. That can't be. Ah, but it was, I'm afraid. Misty is a trainer who's going to keep improving. She won't lose to someone like you. Yeah, whatever. No last names. Yo, what's up, Witcher Biosouls? Have I ever told you my real name, GV? I feel like you may have. I feel like there's a vague memory, maybe. But maybe not. Maybe not. You might have at some point. Have you heard about Bill? Everyone calls him a Pokemaniac. I think people are just jealous of Bill, though. Who wouldn't want to boast about their Pokemon?
That Bill, I heard he'd do whatever it takes to get rare Pokemon. He's not above doing all sorts of things, I've heard. Bill has lots of Pokemon. He collects rare ones, too. Why don't you go upstairs and try trading Pokemon with your friends? You could get a lot more variety by trading. Pokemon you get in trades grow quickly, too. Why do some people have red text? That's kind of weird. Desu is perfect. That's my real name. Pretty sure GV's real name is John Bethesda. It is, but I'd ask you not to dox me, please. Does actually evolve. Crazy. What the hell? So you can get him a champ in Pokemon Yellow. Why is that not like a bigger memory to me? Weird. Dude. What? You are more than good enough for you. Misty won't have to be bothered. Austin Nightingale or Austin, Texas or Austin, Florida man. I get called Florida man a lot in our friend groups. Yeah, once people know you're from Florida, it's all over. Oh my god, imagine if we get the Stun Spore and Romero's able to sweep Misty's Pokemon. That would be hilarious. That does not deal nearly enough damage there. Nope. Let's try to go over the Stun Spore. Water Sport's fine. I hate that it's called Water Sport, and on top of that, it looks like this thing's pissing everywhere. Bullet Seed, go! Austin Hufflepuff. Oh man, that's an old reference. The Hufflepuffery. Always skips my mind. You're a Florida boy. Feels like to me you're a Coloradan born and raised. Nope, in Florida, I spent most of my days. Yep. But like I said, it was just weird because, you know, I was a big fat nerd for most of my life. Oh my god, get absolutely destroyed, Goldine. I was a big fat nerd for most of my life, so like I didn't get out, I didn't make friends as much as I should have. Like I said, I had friends and I did stuff, but yeah, it took me a long time to like lose weight, gain confidence, blah blah blah. So like, you know, a lot of my Florida experience was very like sheltered or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, not sheltered, but like I didn't reach my full potential until I got to Colorado, is what I'm trying to say. You know what I mean? You overwhelmed me. So even though, yeah, Florida was like most of my life, well, I love my childhood to death, but like my best memories after childhood was Colorado. Yeah. You have to face other traders to see how good you really are. All right. Can the little dude do it? I don't think so, but it would be crazy if he did. Hi, you're a new face. Only those trainers who have a policy about Pokemon can turn pro. What is your approach when you catch and train Pokemon? My policy is an all-out offensive with water-type Pokemon. Yeah, and you literally have two, and they're the same evolutions. Boring as hell, Misty. Oh boy, that's gonna mess us up bad. Oh, no confusion. Oh, okay. Okay, we can work with that. If RNG is on our side, this could be huge. Oh wow, and we outspeed with the paralysis. Holy moly. Okay, low roll on the amount. Harden? The hell? Okay. But grass type is special, right? So that shouldn't matter at all. I think this deals the same damage, yeah? Looks like it. Okay, got the low roll again. Unlucky. Paralyzed, can't move. Sounds good. As long as we can get the star you killed, we'll get a ton of XP for little Romero here. Oh, one more and we would have had it. Okay. Recover. Ah, crap. Didn't think about recover. That's annoying. Okay, what we need is a high roll. We need a crit would be great too here. Keep getting the 2. It goes to 5, right? We're getting really unlucky with that. What's up, J and X? Okay, got a crit there. Okay, got the high roll now. Oh, got the full roll, but it's probably not going to be... Ooh, nice.
Okay, that was really lucky. Alright, 400 XP, enough to take us to level 14. That's good, that's good, that's good. Leader Misty is about to send out Starmie. We're probably going to get obliterated, but if we could somehow beat it, that would be hilarious. Water Pulse, stab Water Pulse. It's going to hurt. As long as it doesn't confuse, we could have a chance. Ba-dee-da-doo-da-doo-da-doo. Okay, what do we want to do here? We could switch. Do we have anything else to set up? We could try to confuse. That would be good. Yeah, I'm going to send out Fred, because Fred is, like, non-existent. Basically. I'm just using him as a switcher. Swift. What the heck? Okay, let's heal up Romero. Oh my god, obliterated. Anything interesting about growing up in Florida? Seems like quite the culture down there. Yeah, I mean, my family was really good about... My family was really good about getting us out there and, like, doing all the stuff. So, like, I did all the stuff, you know, went to Halloween... Well, not Halloween Horn. I went to, Universal Islands of Adventure, Disneyland or World, I always forget which one it is. You know, all the tourist stuff, we did all of that. So, I mean, that's all fun, of course. Florida's super duper touristy. So we did all that stuff. Beaches, of course. Did a lot of beach stuff. Let's go to the beach. Yeah, I mean, like I said, if I had... If I had a... Ooh, Lear. Does Lear work? Lear doesn't really do anything, unless we can get into the wrap with it. Yeah, you know, I probably would have gotten much more out of it. I mean, I had a great childhood, but I probably would have been able to appreciate it more had I gotten out of my shell a bit more. But, yeah, all the touristy stuff, I mean, would be the main thing. Tons and tons and tons of, like, theme parks or whatever. Stuff like that. Which was all fun. But when you're a Floridian native, like, you just, you don't realize how lucky you are experiencing it. You know what I mean? Have you ever played any Yakuza games? Just finished the newest one a couple of days ago. One of my favorite series. Yeah, we did Yakuza 0, start to finish on Twitch, and I loved it. It was so freaking good. Oof, that Swift's gonna hurt. Not stab, though. Oh. Yeah, I loved Yakuza 0. That game's a masterpiece, basically. So freaking good. Okay, we don't have much of a chance here. Freaking water pulse. Damn. Unfortunate. If only got paralyzed there. Like by the ocean in Florida, Central Florida more so, yeah. But I mean, we would, you know, we'd go to the beach all the time, basically. On the Japanese version of Pokemon Blue, there's an NPC that trades for Golem and Gengar. What the heck? That doesn't exist in this game, right? Because I really wanted Gengar, but without shenanigans, it's going to be impossible, basically. Yeah, is there somebody that trades for a Haunter in, Well, they would have to trade you a Haunter, I guess. That lady Mindy in the US who gives you a Haunter with an Everstone. Oh, yeah, that's right. What a horrible thing to do to kids. Why would you do that? That's so funny. No, well, basically just trying to make a spooky team. That's pretty much it. No overt challenge. I was considering doing a Nuzlocke, but I just want to experience this game casually, because I never did. And, yeah, make a spooky team for Halloween, basically. This is Pokemon FireRed, Bart Bryant. Do's a beat up boo. Think you can't confuse it since it's paralyzed? You can confuse, though, right? You can stack confusion with any other status effect, can't you? I'm pretty sure you can, because it doesn't show up as a status effect. I could be wrong, but I think you can. I went to Orlando as a kid, went to Island of Adventures. Yep. Universal Studios, Islands of Adventure, Disney World, whatever. I think I left before Harry Potter World was made, which sucks. Because I would have loved to see that, but it is what it is. You know, it really is what it is, you see. You can confuse and have another status, yep. That's what I thought. Yeah, because confuse is kind of its own thing. Okay, this thing kills me in one hit of Water Pulse, so I think we potion Romero. You'd love all the others. The newest mainline ones are cool because they're more like JRPGs with turn-based combat. Yeah, I know. I told Cindy, like, hey, do you want to play Like a Dragon or whatever with the guy with the bat, whatever his name is. But we decided to play something else. But, yeah. Yeah, I think I would really like the new stuff, too. But Yakuza 0. Whew, that game is so good. Love that game. Favorite horror movies? I'm a big fan of... I am a big fan of Ari Aster, who made Hereditary. Love that movie, although it's depressing as hell. Also... Midsummer, which I love as well, and also Beau is Afraid, which I like. It's near incomprehensible as a movie, but I do really like Beau is Afraid as well. Yeah, there's a giant penis monster, as Cindy just shouted. That's true. I remember reading that and going, what? How is that going to be implemented in just a straight-up giant penis monster in that movie? It's a crazy movie. But, yeah, big fan of Ari Aster. Also, Robert Eggers, The Lighthouse, and The Witch, and I need to watch The Northman, or The Norseman, or whatever. Damn, we didn't even have a chance here. Unless, oh my god. Could it happen? Probably not. The odds are super-duper stacked against us, but... stranger things have happened. Wait, we have a revive, don't we? Ooh. It's not really going to help us, though. We keep getting the twos. Come on, man. Zupa-dupa-dupa. The stupid Starmie is so strong. We have to keep grinding to level up our Pokemon. Anyways, yeah, Robert Eggers stuff, Ari Aster stuff, Hereditary, Midsummer, Beau is Afraid even though that one's super weird. Yeah, The Lighthouse, The Witch, what else? What are some really good... I mean, I like horror films that are, like, good films. You know what I mean? Like, I think with the horror genre, it's very easy to rely on jump scares and obviously, like, a lot of tropey type stuff and whatever. I mean, like, how many freaking horror film trailers are the same exact thing? It's so tiring, just like a character walking up and... It's like I've seen it a million times. So, like, when it's a good film that also is a horror movie, that's the stuff I really like. So I'm trying to think of more stuff like that. But, yeah, I would say Ari Aster is my favorite horror director. Love Gengar, but it's ghost and poison, so physical will be super effective. Yep. Yep-a-rooney. Trade evolution shouldn't exist unless they have an NPC available for them as well. I'm fine with it, because back in the day when you were a kid and, like, you know, you got your friend to trade you, it was so exciting. You know, I like that it's a little creative, and yeah, it's annoying as hell, especially if you want to get everything. But, I don't know. I never really minded it. They feel more exclusive and significant, but I know if you're, like, a massive Pokemon player, it's just more of, like, an annoyance, because you're going to get it regardless, but... yeah, I never was too big of a... I never mind. Ooh, one shot. Oh, get absolutely one shot, you freaking loser. Oh my god. That was amazing. Yeah, Bullet Seed is ridiculous. What the hell? Anyways, yeah, I never minded trade evolutions, really. It does suck not being able to get my favorite Pokemon ever in most of the games, but what are you gonna do? Is it better just to go for the... I don't have any way to heal. It's probably better to go for the confusion first, I would think. I'm running a Red Fire Nuzlocke right now. Nice. Let me know how it goes. The stupid water pulse kills instantly. This Pokemon's gonna hate me, isn't he? We have to get that poison. We have to get that stun spore. That's the only way to like beat this. Ichiban. Yep, that guy. Yep, Ichiban. Alright, we need some big bullet seed RNG here. Crits would be very welcome. 3 to 5 hits would be very welcome as well. Okay, why do you keep going for 2s? Stop it. God, this dumbass Starmie, like, it does not get freaking paralyzed ever. I don't think we've seen it been paralyzed one time. It's kind of ridiculous. What the hell? No. Is that 2 again? For the love of God! And then, yeah, this thing just will not get paralyzed. It's honestly very frustrating how lucky this Starmie is getting. Alright, juice. Let's let loose the juice. What's up, JNX, who says, do you have any Skyrim build ideas? Whenever somebody asks that sort of thing, like, in my mind, the most interesting, like, Skyrim builds are usually ones that incorporate magic. So, you know, if you're like an archer, do illusion or whatever to kind of, you know, spice things up. I don't know. With Skyrim, it's kind of hard to come up with builds because most of it just boils down to one of 3 styles or whatever. But yeah, weaving in magic to kind of supplement whatever you're doing is usually a good idea. That's always kind of a fun way to make it more interesting, you know? So yeah, I would say try to do some like illusion magic or alteration magic. That could be fun. Oh boy. Yeah, this thing has not gotten paralyzed once. Absolutely ridiculous. Mega Kick has 5 PP. What? Okay, I'm just going to go for the kill with Fred here because this is getting long in the tooth at this point. This Starmie is so lucky. Like, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, and the this Starmie is like the luckiest Starmie to ever Starmie. Come on, Fred. Come on, Fred. Of course. I literally... There was no... What? We survived with 1 HP. What the hell? Okay, just to get killed anyways. My God. This Starmie, dude. Actually, this is better, though, if we can kill it with Romero, who might outspeed. And if he gets a 5-hit grass bullet seed... Come on, Romero, 5. I need 5 from you, okay, little guy? Come on. That's 1. That's 2. Come on, Romero. Oh, my God. Come on, Romero. You could have had it. You could have been legendary, Romero. This stupid-ass Starmie will not get paralyzed. This is actually crazy. Come on, Romero. Get that 5. I know you got it. It's probably a 1 out of 5 chance, right? Or no, it's a... Be like a 3 out of 5. I don't know. Whatever. 2 out of 5 chance. Oh, Romero. Doing it. Oh, there's the 5, but he's going to live. Now, if he gets paralyzed... You piece of... Wait. Oh! So, I knew it, too. Every time, it's like you think you're going to win, and they have one little item they use at the perfect time. That's so annoying. The Thing. Oh, The Thing, yes. The Thing is one of my favorite films as well, yep. I love The Thing. So good. The original. I've only heard bad things about the new one, but I haven't seen it. But yeah, the original The Thing is... That is up there. That would be one of my top 3 horror movies. This stupid Starmie. Wow. Like, how do you not get paralyzed once out of, like, 20 turds? What the heck? It's crazy. Hereditary had Justin Long. No. You're probably thinking of, what's his name, like Stephen Wolf or something. He kind of looks, I guess, a little bit like Justin Long. Oh, you're thinking of Barbarian, right? Because Barbarian kind of shifts to Justin Long, like, halfway through the movie. Kind of introduces him. Yeah, Barbarian I really liked as well. Had some silly things in it, but Barbarian was good. That one has Justin Long. Yeah. Hellraiser, not my type of movie, because I know it's like all gore. Anything with like overt gore is typically not my favorite type of thing. Usually. Doo-dee-doo. So far I've only lost a piggy. I named Tate, grinding for levels. All my pokes are level 25 plus, and I'm on the SSAM. Wait, what do you mean by piggy?
There's no pig Pokemon in FireRed, right? Unless I'm forgetting one. Is Soul Silver, Heart Gold the exact same game as Silver and Gold? No. Soul Silver and Heart Gold are... I think... I can't remember. It was either like... It was around the time of Diamond and Pearl, I think. Or even Black and White. I don't remember exactly when they came out, but basically they're remakes of... They're Nintendo DS remakes of the Game Boy Silver and Golds, and they're amazing. People love those remakes. And I own Soul Silver thanks to a very generous viewer, because it's an expensive-ass game. Heart Gold and Soul Silver are insanely expensive these days. So, no, they're remakes of Gen 2, but they're really, really well done. And if you know Gen 2 is like a huge commitment to like remake especially, so very well done games. I had this one build where I did those magic Daedric swords and magic staff, and it was really fun. Yeah, Daedric artifacts are always a fun way to go. Yeah, that's a good some sort of Daedric collector or something is a cool type of build. Personally, I think that the new one was fine, but the original John Carpenter with practical effects, it's a masterpiece for what it is. See, like, the Staryu gets absolutely destroyed, but the Starmie, like, is invincible. It's, like, deigned by God to, like, be the ultimate Starmie. But yeah, the original, the thing is, yeah, you literally cannot beat it. It's so perfect for what it is, you know. Do-do-do-da-dee-da-dee-da-dee-da-dee-doo. Okay, the Swift. Stun Spore comes out, so that's good. We might be able to outspeed. Maybe here. We do outspeed. We're looking for crits and for 4 to 5 hits. Crits and 4 to 5 hits. We get the 2. That sucks. And the Starmie is never going to be effing paralyzed. I'm like, what the actual hell? And I guess the range kills me there. The stupid Starmie. Like, what the hell is happening here? Okay, Supersonic. Come on! I swear to God, this Starmie is unfathomably lucky. Like, it's so ludicrous, the things that this thing is getting. Okay, let's leer him a bit so Charmeleon maybe can finish him off because I'm done at this point. Not one... go back and replay the footage. Seriously, not one paralysis check on this thing. Which is what, like a 50-50 or so? Like a 30% chance or something? It's crazy. Like, actually crazy. Alright, Mega Kick. Okay. She might have 2 items here. Get paralyzed! You literal cheater! What the hell? Oh my God. And the confusion! I can't believe it. Wow. Seriously, this is like ludicrously, unbelievably unlucky at this point. Okay, get out of here, dude. What the hell was that? Insane luck by that Starmie. Gross. I don't want the XP on this guy either, but what are you gonna do? Wow, you're too much. All right, you can have the Cascade Badge to show you beat me. Like, one of the luckiest Pokemon I think I've ever seen in my life. The Cascade Badge makes all Pokemon up to level 30 obey. That includes even outsiders you got in trades. There's more. You can now use Cut anytime, even out of battle. You can cut down small trees to open new pathways. You can also have my favorite TM. I wonder if it's Water Pulse. TM3 teaches Water Pulse. Use it on an aquatic Pokemon. TM3 teaches Water Pulse. Use it on an aquatic... Shut up. Oh my God, that was like so bad, luck-wise. We were getting good luck with Romero, but like, that Starmie, what the hell? What is the chance to trigger a paralysis? It's got to be like 30 to 50% or something. It never triggered once out of like 30 to 50 turns. You beat Misty. See what I tell you? You and me, kid, would make a pretty darn good team. Jesus Christ. Barbarian, yep. Oh, Pidgey. The bounds. So, oh yeah, that's always a fun one. Yeah, conjuration stuff, which gets you the requisite skill as well. Yeah, conjuration is always good. Gym, same legendaries, dogs, and all that. Oh,
Yeah, I mean, it's like a remake, basically, from... Yeah, they do all the, Gen 2 content, but they remake it completely. It's been too long since I played it, so I honestly don't remember exactly. But as far as I remember, yeah, it's like a one-to-one remake from the ground up, basically. Might be some minor differences. Yeah, exactly. Charizard. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to end it for today. I know Pokemon's not the main thing we do on this channel, but I do love playing other games, and I had a lot of fun tonight because this was the game that I really wanted to play, and I said, you know what? I'm just going to do it because I want to play it, and we did. So, yeah, this will be like either the warm-up or, if I'm just like really feeling this again, we'll just play it. I just want to do what I want to do because that's obviously the most fun. So, yeah, we're going to make a spooky team, and any spooky themes we can add to the playthrough we'll do. But otherwise, that'll be it for tonight's stream. So thank you for watching. Yeah. So I guess stream-wise, what I want to kind of do moving forward is... I really want to... Okay, so November is my birthday near the end of the month, right? So I was thinking, okay, maybe we could have some sort of goal or incentive or something to reach during the course of the month, and then if we reach it, we do something on or around my birthday. I was thinking maybe like a big community stream or something, or maybe just like a playthrough or something. I'll think about it, but... Yeah, I think I might integrate that. Something for us to work towards as a community, where if it unlocks, we do a big thing. You know what I mean? It'd be nice to kind of have it be around my birthday, too, for celebration stuff. So I think we'll, yeah, I'll sit on that and think about it for the next stream. Yeah, then that'll be what we do. So have a happy Halloween, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, see you later, see you later. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a happy Halloween, happy good weekend, and I'll see you Monday. Same place at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. No stream tomorrow because we did that stream today, and there's a lot of stuff I need to catch up on. So, see you guys Monday. Bye-bye.